Hello, Wolflas. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. Hi, Taco. Hi, Blade. Hi, Nemo. Hi, Kimbe. Hi, Grisel. Hi, Locator. Hi, Rainbow. React D. How dare you? Hello, everybody. Tomatoes are vegetables. I am inclined to believe you for some reason. Thank you for the head pats. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm excited for chill stream today. I'm feeling mildly low energy. Thank you for the high date. Hi Zyker, how are you? Hi Louise, how are you? Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday! Oh my gosh, 20 stream streak, Taco. You're crazy. Ahoy there, Saltwater. How are you? I got a little sleep last night, but I woke up with a bad crick on my neck and migraine all day. I'm so sorry. I hope you were able to, you know, at least I hope the sleep that you were able to get was good. Hi Samuel, how are you? Chill Stream Good had migraine attack today. I'm so sorry. I hope this is a good distraction, and I hope none of the content we react to today ruins that. Vegetables are technically any plant or part of a plant that is edible, so yes. There you go. Well then there you go. There's your fun fact for today. But yeah, today was actually pretty good, honestly, but I'm just feeling so tired at the end of the week for some reason. During my planning period, I've straight up been using my 30 minutes to take a nap at my desk. I've just been straight up like using my coat as a pillow and just zoinking, like just fucking sleeping. Like and then I wake up and I'm like, where am I? But I mean, hey, you know, I think I'm just in sleep debt, honestly, because I got good sleep yesterday. Had an amazing day at the gym and I'm really fucking tired as well. Well, hey, at least you had a good gym day. Poor little pup, yeah. But over the weekend, I'm hoping to just catch up on sleep. That's what I gotta do. Did you know strawberries are vegetables? I'm inclined to disbelieve you on that one, Blade. I think that might be a little bit of a stretch. I don't think that's true, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about. I'm just excited to react to stuff. I'm excited to see what you guys have sent me. There's quite a bit. Hi Napalm, how are you? How are you? They're also not berries? Is that true? Hold on. Why is my DPI 1 million? Oh, okay. Are strawberries berries? They're not true berries. Botanically, they are classified as aggregate fruits or false fruits. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bananas are though? Then why did they get the little berry title in their name? What's that all about? I think it's because strawberries have their seeds on the outside. Is that what makes a classifies it? I also slept most of the day. Good thing I was in home office today so I could just sleep on company time. Hey, as long as you're making money from the company, who cares? By definition, strawberries are berries because of taxes. That's a great reason. Strawberries be just strawberries and that be that. You know what? I think that's a great way to live life. It is what it is. It do be what it do be. And that's the only thing we have to like worry about. Hi, Bronwyn. How are you? Okay, how about we start freaking reacting to stuff? They be delicious anyways, me hearties. What time period are you from? Are you sailing the seas like right now as we speak? Okay, moving over. Wow, look, fancy screen. And look, you have a little bit of brain rot. See? Shiny. You get to keep a little bit of your brain rot, guys. If we need more brain rot, I'll put more, but I'm a little scared after what happened. Mid D&D so just dropped by. Okay, well I hope you have a really good session. A lot of produce is mislabeled because of how they are taxed by the government. But like, I don't be looking at strawberries and think like, man, I'd rather get this strawberry because there's a fucking berry in the name. A tomato is a berry. Are tomatoes berries? Why? Botanically speaking, they are classified as a berry. Okay, before we react, I need to figure this shit out. What are berries? A fleshy, multi-seeded fruit that develops from the single ovary of one flower. So so strawberries are accessory fruits? This is too complicated. Hi, Heart of my cards, how are you? Fun fact about Dark Souls, not sure if anyone told you, but two-handing a weapon increases your own strength by 50%. Dude. That would have been awesome. That's also in Elden Ring. These things all would have been great to know. Why am I looking at Google AI? Tell me about this. Okay, berry. What is the Britannica definition of a berry? Also, this is gonna happen a lot. I go on tangents and I like forget what I'm doing. Berry has many seeds. It's a simple fruit, right? Okay. So raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, for example, are not berries. Cranberries and blueberries, however, are berries. Why'd we call them berries? Why'd we call them berries? Did you know strawberries aren't minerals? I at least knew that much. Luckily, I knew that much. Berries are round with the exception of banana, of course. But then it's not a good rule. Cucumbers are also berries? If I Google this, is cucumber a berry? Why? It is classified as a peepo. Okay. Peepo berry. This is fucked up, dude. Peepo berry. I don't know why I find this funny. Because would you like to call them straw fruit? It's kind of cute. I think it's cuter. No. No. That's not a cucumber. No. That's how they grow? That's how they grow? Like hanging? Huh? I'm realizing right now I never like thought about how cucumbers exist. There are more fruits that are berries than you think. Wow. The more you know. Okay. My brain is exploding. Let's look at this subreddit. The first thing we're gonna check out is r/male living space. And may I say that this subreddit has really improved in terms of decoration. Like look at this apartment. Look at this apartment. I'm gonna be so real. I for sure thought like most of these places were just gonna be like room with no window, one couch and TV, and that's it. But this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. I would live here. As a female, I would live in this male living space. What the fuck? They got a whole projector room? Dude. GF moving in next weekend. Okay, I understand. 35M never had a girlfriend. Well, that's a big hallway. Wait, I'm not understanding the layout of this apartment. So that's the kitchen, and then there's a hallway, and then this is a room, question mark. Oh, okay, chibi time. Let's turn on chibi time. Bum, ba, bum. There I am. Okay. So maybe just a freestanding wall, but there's like a little door. Maybe that's a mirror. I'm just not understanding the oh, it's like a little living room corner. Kitchen. There's a kitchen. And what? These are huge apartments. Yeah, he lives by himself. What does he do? Dude, this hallway with the coat racks. Huh? This bathroom is huge. This bathroom is big as fuck. What? How? But the placement of this is atrocious. He should not have done that. This is in the middle of the bathroom. Why is the trash can there? This is how I know this is a man, because why are these things placed where they are? That'd be looking so strange. I agree. I think the rich guy is just flexing on us. Probably. I mean, I like these. Well, actually, these posters are all different things. We got a plane. We have this cool Hong Kong thing. We got another plane, a heart, and then a plane. Maybe he just likes planes, actually. More planes? He really likes planes. Okay. Single male remodeling century home with mid-century vibes. This couch is so neat. This is like your average home. Did he just take a bunch? I bet he took a bunch of pictures of the painting because this shit's like worth 30K. Why are we looking at Wait, where was his TV? That is egregious. That is pretty high. He's plain rich. Single, probably a low cost of living city. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, I mean, probably, but like, that's a lot of hangout space if you live by yourself. Bro's just advertising. The couch does seem a little flat, question mark. I mean, I think I like the colors. Does he have a dog? Is that for a dog? I just don't understand this paint. Isn't that the same painting that was right here? This is... He just moved the... What? Are these two different houses? I don't understand. I don't understand. TV is too high. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Okay. 27M, my favorite room in the house. Dude, like having a room like this with these open windows. Imagine with like a little bookshelf over here and a little reading nook, some candle lights. I like the plants. Is that a belt? What is that? What is that? What is this? What? Enhance. Jarvis, enhance. What is that? What is this on them? What is that, a belt? I don't understand what this is. Oh. I don't like the coffee table. Oh my god. Did I break the fucking webpage? Oh, there we go. The coffee table. You can't put anything on the coffee table. A gun holster. I see. Maybe he likes the painting so much he got it copied. Dude, that can't be cheap. The tiniest skull imaginable. Oh no. Oh no, the wallpaper. No. Wait, is that front door? I like that there's like a guitar space and an amp. I just don't understand what he uses this room for. Playing GTA missions, doing dresses Hannah Montana, driving a pink Ford GT. No, you're living the life, Jessica. That's awesome. No, this table is really tiny, oddly shaped. Really tiny and oddly shaped. There is not equal usage of this table for everybody sitting here. Too much animal. I agree. I think that skull is average. Hey guys, this is like a pretty big skull. Hi Fernando, how are you? 34-year-old me has done 14-year-old me proud. Okay, but like, this shit is cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I think these lights are a little much for me. These lights are a little much for me. But this is cool. Maybe not exactly like in the middle of the room. He did not put LED lights under his washing machine. Gotta have a fucking cool ass room to do your laundry in. This guy's gotta be in his mid-40s at least. His design taste just screams middle-aged. Like, I like LEDs as much as the next guy. Like, this is cool. I enjoy this. That looks good. But this green underlighting, like, I feel like... Oh. Oh, he just needs more lights to, like, diffuse it out. More lights to diffuse out the color. Because when you have, like, this really fucking big light, like, the whole apartment is just green. But if you had a bunch of smaller lights, then it's cozier. And you can have a cooler array of colors. What do you do in this room where you can allow the light to just be completely red? Is he painting minis? He surely does not paint in this environment. With completely red? Does he use a big... You can't see anything in the room. The Lego on the couch table seems very inconvenient, just too much. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's living the life, surely. Oh. On the coffee table? I don't know. I feel like I would put these on shelves away from human hands. It's his photo room. He's a photographer, obviously. Right. That's where he what's it called? Like, processes his prints. Why do you get an aerial shot of it? Hold on. A washer and dryer in the kitchen? Washer dryer in the kitchen. Washing machine next to the stove? What? Washing machine next to the stove? Why? Really? That's normal? I have like a little room next to my kitchen where I have my washer dryer, but like straight up embedded in the kitchen countertop? Didn't he already have a washing machine at another spot? I think that's this one that we're seeing. Develops the photos. Yes, thank you. That was a word. Heard of that. European and Japanese do that. That's so interesting. Wait, Japanese washing machine. When I was in Japan, they had it in the bathroom. Well, I don't want to just look at placement in the home. Give me context. Yeah, it's in the bathroom. This is in the kitchen. That's so weird. European washing machine placement. Wow. Okay, this is fancy. That's like 1% of people do that. I mean, these are still just kind of like laundry. This is so odd. Washer and dryer in kitchen is crazy work. I would just be worried about like getting little food scraps on my clothes. Americans are the weird ones that need a separate room. I mean, I don't want to like hear my washing machine going like button, 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 button. If I can put it in a separate room, I can close the door and then it doesn't make a lot of noise. Because I tend to do my laundry, like I'll do my laundry pretty late since I get home from work at like 4:30. But I want to have time to chill, so I'll do my laundry once I've had time to chill. And then I'll put my clothes in the dryer. But by that point, I just like fall asleep. So I don't want to fold my laundry at 10 p.m. But I also don't want to hear the dryer going off. A good friend of mine has hers in the kitchen. Oh, I've never seen that before. Male 26, first apartment. That's a very short mirror placement. This is a normal. Yeah, this makes sense for a first apartment. Like very, very simple. This is a nice apartment. This is nice. This is nice. What the hell? Oh, I see people use this style of furniture. I like this a lot. Dude, that's a big ass TV. What? Where? Oh no, this bed has to go though. This bed has to go. Hi, Del Bloom. How are you? It's more sanitary than the British do it that way because most of the houses are really old and it's easier than extending the houses. At least that's what I hear. Ah, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I don't want to have the food that I drop on the floor. My clothes that I also drop on the floor. I fear I am one of those people that drops my floor. I drop my floor. Yeah, I drop my clothes on the floor in my closet to force myself to put up the laundry. How many rooms does this place have? I think this is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Because this looks like a balcony door. And then this is the bedroom. And I think the bathroom is probably connected. This is most likely washer dryer. And then, yeah, bathroom door, question mark. Bedroom, yeah. Bathroom, okay. If this is a first apartment, I'm just poor. This is pretty, like, getting a first apartment at 26, probably just recently graduated college or something. Field of view makes it look bigger. It is a pretty wide field, or short field of view. It does look pretty big. Okay. Ooh, plants, favorite place. Oh, he's a gamer. Look at this gamer setup. Those plants on the wall. Plants on the wall again, plants on the side. I like it. This is cool. I would get this. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of like exposed brick wall like that. It's a very specific taste, I think. House is so big we've been looking at it for 20 minutes. You can pet the wall plants. True. Oh, those are... We have a lot... Okay. A lot of different kinds of walls. We have a curtain wall, a striped wall, and then a brick wall. I like this TV. Good TV placement. Short little entertainment center. Big ass speakers. I've never seen speakers like that before. Maybe as gamer subs and use code small for Astra's 10% markup. You can pay 10% more. Not a fan of the cow rug. Oh, me neither, actually. That's so out of place for this style. Does anyone else complain? Oh, they like the contrasting walls. Interesting. Who does anyone else see the cow? No, no one else sees the cow. Okay. Hi, Santa City, how are you? He's such a gamer. He brought the grass inside, took touch grass to another level. You always have to make sure you can touch grass at any given time. 4 months out of prison, got my own trailer. First time with my own space. Wow. Laugh and love. Live, laugh, and love. Oh, whoa. Whoa. A jacuzzi in the trailer? Jacuzzi in the trailer? We got jacuzzi in the trailer? That's... Whoa, this is so interesting. I kind of like this little center oven island thing with carpet. That's a really good point. Even the like side of the jacuzzi has carpet on it. Did you see Taco Man's joke in general chat earlier? Oh, about wolfing down the food. Yes, I did. Hi, Michael. Thank you for the lurk. It is a nice kitchen for a trailer. This cabinet is nice. This little stovetop. I actually don't mind that is in the middle with the stove. Interesting. He needs more green. I like this green. Spread the green. That's the first time I'm gonna say that. Get more green. Standing shower. Okay. Yeah, I like that he's in the jacuzzi to take this picture. I also like these kitchen islands so far. I'm understanding why he was in prison. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Imagine the feeling of getting out of a shower and you're just dripping all over a carpet, and then the next day you go to shower, the carpet's still drenched from your shower water from the day before. I'm full of jokes. Many others may think I'm full of something else, though. What could you... I'm scared to ask what else you could be full of, Taco. Toilet is very interestingly placed. Oh, it's just in the corner. It's very interesting, huh? But I mean, this has to be compact for a trailer, I suppose. Any idea when the music stream will be? Within the next week or two. Within the next week or so. Okay, little washer. This is honestly a lot of space. I'm glad he was able to get so much space for himself. That's good. Needs to save up money for a bed. So all my dudes in creepy basements. Bro does not live like this. Bro does not live like this. Oh! Wait, is this the same place? Oh shit! Oh shit, wait! Oh shit! Oh shit! That's nice! Oh, he has a little fishy. He's got a hat because he goes outside. Curtains. Man, he's not even a gamer anymore. His setup's gone. Carpet, wood. Can't wait for the music stream. You got a beautiful voice. I love hearing you sing. Thank you. I'm excited to share. The first picture was after, the rest are before. He fucking destroyed this place. Interesting. Wow. Wait, where? Oh, he is still a gamer. Okay. He needs a new chair. This chair's... I don't know. I don't like leather chairs because I've had leather chairs before, and I just think about like in 1 year this is just going to be cricking and crackling everywhere, and he's going to have little leather bits all over the floor. But good, he has books. This is respectable LED placement, I think. Thank you for the high date. The lighting does not do the wood panels justice. I agree because of the way the wood is indented. I don't think yellow is a good color, but I think like off to the side, good lighting. I leave for a minute and there's a spinning Esther in the corner. Just in case you need a little brain rot. If we need more brain rot, should I make like a brain rot redeem? to add a brain rot to streams such as this one. Real leather chairs are really nice, but fake leather is crap. I agree. My room in the back of a boxing gym? This ceiling is so ornate. Why? Is this just like a one-roomer? Wonderful view. Oh yeah, this is a one-roomer, huh? Oh, tiniest TV known to man. Got a little, that's his little kitchen. Hey, I mean, he has a decent setup. Have you guys seen the person on, well, I guess any platform where you engage in content, the person that cooks like Michelin star meals, but they're cooking it on their bed in their dorm room? Can you put Subways on the screen, please, streamer? Yes, I can do that. Let's find some Subway surfers. Okay. Here. Subway surfers gif. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me get this put up for you, okay? So you can have some brain rot, because this is important to me as much as it is to you. Okay? Media surfer. I spelled that correctly. And then there we go. Just gotta, yeah. There, just we can have that behind. What should we name him? The name Alfred came to me. I don't know if that's what we should call him, but there you go. It's a little bit for you. Can you replace a Subway surfer with a plushy Astra? I'm already here. Astra Jr. You want a second of me? There's too many brain cells here right now. Gotta shave a bit off. That's better. There you go. Maxwell. Oh yeah. We'll name him Jeff Maxwell. Maxwell parentheses Jeff close parentheses. Okay, I'm going to expose you guys to the horrors of this guy. Cooking in my dorm bed. This shit pisses me off so bad. This shit pisses me off so bad. She's gonna overload her PC with brain rot again. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Okay, here, beef Wellington. You're gonna see very quickly why this pisses me off, okay? Let me... really loud meat noises. So first of all, you see how the bed sheets are white? You see how the bed sheets are white? That's the first issue with this, right? Is this the guy who made a beef Wellington on his dorm? Yes, and Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay said it looked good. He's a good chef, but there's some of these videos are just like, no, dude, like the mushroom fell. The mushroom fell on his bed. It fell on his bed. It fell on his bed. He doesn't even have the lights on. He apparently, the lore reason for that is because he has a roommate and he doesn't want to wake him up. He doesn't want to wake him up, so they keep the lights on. As if this isn't the loudest fucking thing. If you were just like trying to go to sleep and a fucking food processor is going off for this dude's mushrooms. Dropping a mushroom is, it's called being considerate. This is so fucking loud. Dude, that's gonna look at it. Look at the bed. Look at the bed sheet. Look at the bed sheet. There's crumbs, meat crumbs on the bed sheet. Hi wolves, how's the stream in the small? I'm showing things that piss me off. Sleeping at 2 a.m. and your roommate makes a creme brulee. It gets worse. So many of these are bad. I mean, good tech. I don't understand where he gets this tech too. I genuinely think most of this is an advertisement for the cooking ware. Hi Grace. Chibi asked for molding is my favorite. You have time. I'm truly molding. You can wash your sheets, but like if this is all this dude does, he has to eat every day. Like you can't like wash all of it out. Fucking toaster on the bed. The whole fucking toaster on the bed, dude. That does look good. No, the squelching. The fucking squelching. The fucking squelching. Did you hear it? Did you hear the fucking bite? You don't eat cookies in bed. What's wrong with crumbs? It's different. These are like juicy crumbs. Lobster mac and this one's bad. Thank you for the high name. Make it look so good. The way I would actually eat this, like if I was his roommate, I would just be pissed off if he didn't like make me stuff too, you know. Let bro live his life, dude. There's a table over there. He could be cooking on the table. There's real estate that his laptop is taking up. I just spilled sweet tea all over my carpet. No. No. Because where is he it begs the question, where are the ingredients being stored? Where are the ingredients being stored, right? We see what's in front of him. Because option A is there's a table next to him that he's putting these things on, which then why the fuck aren't you cooking on the table? Option B is he's just putting all of these ingredients and stuff like on the other side of the bed. Like it's under his bed, no! behind him against his pillows. Dude. Dude, it's splattering everywhere. It's splattering everywhere. The camera's dirty. That shit probably smells so good though. Oh, Spice Rack. Would you rather spill lobster water on your laptop and computer or sheets? You make a good point, but why do I have to choose? He's doing this with so much carelessness. Dude, that's so nasty. It's so nasty. The dust bunnies are flavoring. No, this is his roommate's bed. No, it looks so fucking good though. Okay, one more. Triple smash burger. How is he cooking a fucking burger? Triple of them. Good technique. Look at his laptop. Do you see what's on his laptop? Right there? Cheese. There's cheese. It's on his keyboard. There's cheese on his keyboard. There are surely other things on his keyboard. One day you'll be in college and you'll understand. I already did that. I already fucking did college. And I didn't do this bullshit when I was in college. The smell is never going to go away. That's why I don't eat in my bedroom, because I get like anxious about the smell being there. Did he just put the oven on his laptop? He sure did. Are you gonna watch a Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special? Probably not, but I might catch clips of it. Bacon. Okay. Why do we have the laptop on the bed if he's just watching the fucking DVD screensaver? That's so much real. He's just watching a screensaver. It adds character. You can always go back. It's never too late for a higher education. For what? And for what? Maybe the lobster was on sale. This dude has like a whole setup. I'm sure he invests plenty money into his cooking. And you didn't make food on your sheets? No! Why is he just watching a screensaver? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just flabbergasted at this. Spear distilled rage bait. Culinary arts, you did say you needed to learn. I mean, this is true. But like the fact that this looks so fucking good is the part that pisses me off the most. This looks so fucking good. It looks so good. Why do you have Subway Surfers in the corner? For retention. Okay, let's see what else you guys sent me. r/perfectly cut screams. Okay, I like this subreddit. Perfectly cut screams. Surely none of these will be that bad. It does look so fucking good. This would be a $30 burger, and he's just making it in his room. Oh, he killed the cat! He killed the cat, dude! Glaceon wouldn't do that. Glaceon would not do that, bro. He's dead. Oh, no audio? Wait, really? Oh, wait, no, you have... Okay, yeah, there we go.
조용히 해, 야, 조용히 해.
These aren't that good. I feel like most of the time these are rigged, honestly. You're interrupting my Subway Surfers gameplay. Here, let me move Jeff Maxwell over a little bit so you can you can watch it. Okay, there we go. Now it's Glaceon was my favorite evolution for a very long time. What is this? Why? What do you gain from doing this? What is this activity? Is this like male bonding time? Is this what men do? Astra, what are they saying? Please translate. I don't know. Stretching for flexibility. This is so intimate. If they yell, that's not stretching anymore. That can't be good for your muscles. That can't be good for you. Like, actually, that can't be good for you.
Okay. Can we chill? Okay. Can we chill? Okay.
Oh, dude, that was intentional. That was thought out intent. That was thought out. He thought about it and he fully did it. He fully did it.
Can we chill? Okay.
Ball touching with the homies, dude. No. I see these guys on TikTok all the time. I think all of this is staged. Bun 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 bun.
Did you see that?
What?
The bear just moved.
The bear just moved.
It looked like it moved.
Probably just fell over.
Yeah, they just do shit like this. Yeah, this is how I teach. This is how I teach. just scream at them. Wasn't there a TikTok of the dad trying to do that one filter with soul? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. People turned it into a whole orchestrated arrangement. I loved that. Wait, maybe we can find their name. If this is on TikTok, it would have their @ Who are these people again? Dog shit content. Great. Okay. We're dad TikTok solfege challenge. Yes. This shit's actually beautiful. Like leaked footage of Astra. I'm ascending. Like, genuinely, he actually has really good technique. I like his head voice there, his falsetto was gorgeous. Teacher. Like that, those are hard notes to hit for a male range, but he did it and he fucking killed it as a choir teacher and a beta. Okay, that's unrelated. What would you grade him? I'd grade him 100 with extra credit, I think. I would have suggested he go down an octave, but damn, he fucking killed that shit. But then you see guys like this. My quiet, I wonder if I can find this video. Showing off my range. Maybe that'll... Showing off my range meme video. Why are YouTube shorts destroying my search results? Showing how high I can sing. Maybe that will work. No, because Dude, every single video on the search is a short. That's why I can't find anything. Videos. Thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Damn. My choir teacher in high school, he used to show us this video of this guy in his computer room showing off how high he can sing, but he was not a good singer, so he was just like squeaking all the notes. It was a pretty funny video. Is your song out? Not yet. Because YouTube wants shorts for the ad revenue, unfortunately. If you're not logged in, almost all your search results will be shorts, but I am logged in. But I am logged in is the problem.
I'm real, and I can't go on without you.
Oh, that shit looked like it hurt. Oh, that shit looked like it hurt. No. That's why I don't want a little baby doggy. I don't want a little baby doggy because they look feisty. Look, do you see the evil in his eyes? I know it's just like 2 pixels. So tired from work, I fell asleep during a mission. Being a nurse is hard. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you get enough sleep tonight. If you watch one short, then you'll only get shorts. Damn, I just need to never watch shorts again. The signs were there, that's on her. This is also true. Chihuahuas are Satan's lapdogs. Man's evilest foe. This is I'm scared. I'm scared. This is a bad idea. I'm scared.
No.
No, 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 no. Look at him. Look at his face. He knows what he fucking did. Hi, Orcish. How are you? To be fair, if a dog is looking like that, maybe don't get in its face and make a bunch of noise. Yeah. He really did choose violence. Wanna bet the string is just gone? I think it took his tooth. Can we get a frame with the tooth? No, that shit went like the speed of light. I think he was just scared. I don't know if it actually took his tooth. I don't think it took his tooth. He altruistically helped his brothers. That is true. He did help. Pretty. Oh no, it's a 7. It's a 7. I saved your dice roll. Let me put this under that. That was scary. You almost didn't get to know. And then what would have happened? We never would have known. But it was a 7. This is a really cute cat. That's so cute. This is the kind of cat I would want. This is the kind of cat I would want. Just a big old fluffy. She was shaking her little butt though. That's a sure sign that she's about to jump.
Babe, you missed your alarm. Get up. You missed your alarm.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit.
Thank you for the hydrate. How do you get your friends to do this? How do you call your homie over at like 7 a.m? Your boyfriend's homie, get him in makeup and then get him in bed. Oh shit, you rolled a 2. That's probably what he rolled too. Just be bored and ask straight up. I mean, that's probably how to get the best results.
Y'all God bless me with the perfect wife. Bro, my back.
Pause. No, I don't want to watch it again. You say, baby, you're about to miss an Astra stream. Do this or else you'll never watch Astra again. Bro, no.
With the perfect wife. Bro, my back.
That smile as he panned her. She was ready to do it and saw the perfect time. Oh, that was good. Okay, last one. No, but like the Wii Fit animations were actually like so fucking rude. They were so rude. Wii Fit weight animations. They were so rude. Show me yes. I don't want an ad. Oh, that's a cute puppy though. Just a little squiggly guy. Normal guy. Like this one is crazy. The fee fi fo fum. Not the fee fi fo fum. You can skip ads by going back and then forward a couple times. I do that. Joey. Okay, that's the same one. Oh, this next one's about to be crazy. White ass stance. Wow, young guy. Fucking backflips? Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over for him. Ugh, okay. But yeah, like that shit is so fucking rude. Not the belly rub. Small rant, BMI is entirely built around measuring white males and doesn't account for muscle mass. Yeah, I don't really believe in BMI. I participated in a study when I was in college for something about like the muscle mass or something for like people that do music professionally, and they did like a whole like x-ray BMI thing, and the guy from that did that whole x-ray thing, he was like a professor, I guess, and he was like, yeah, BMI is just bullshit. Like, it doesn't fucking mean anything. Like, people put so much importance on it, but like it's just such a nothing metric. So glad my doctor says I'm no longer obese, morbidly or otherwise. I'm glad for you. As long as you're healthy, you know, like that. I think that's really the only thing that matters. Okay, next. A video. How to get started with fighting games and have a nice time. Okay. I might
For a long
I'm not sure that I
time I look at
am
fighting
gonna
games
be good
and
at
say,
fighting
"That
games,
looks
but
so cool," but I don't think it's for me. I had done some casual button mashing, but I never dove into the deeper mechanics. When I saw the gulf between what I was able to do and what others were doing, I told myself there was no way I'd ever be able to get there. Then
what are these graphics?
the deeper mechanics. When I saw the gulf
What in the like bowling alley strike video is this?
between what I was able to do
Oh shit.
and what others were doing,
Like, look at his hair. What video game is this? What video game is this?
I told myself there was no way I'd ever be able to get there. Then, a few years ago, I decided to try for real. Was it worth it? Yes. I can tell you without exaggeration that fighting games have brought me more joy than anything else I've put my gaming hours into. It's a distinct category of enjoyment unto itself, constructed from the greatest pleasures of gaming. The childlike joy of hitting buttons and seeing cool shit happen, the slow burn tension of outmaneuvering an opponent in a strategy game, the Dark Souls satisfaction of studying a boss's patterns and exploiting their weaknesses. It's meditative, it's rhythmic, it's sports.
PS1
it's therapeutic,
Tekken,
it's
or
communal. It's the closest you're ever going to come to feeling like Rocky or your favorite shonen protagonist. It's made me happier, and it's made my brain feel better. It is absolutely worth it. But it takes a lot of work, and looking at that from the outside can be overwhelming and intimidating. This guide is for people who have been studying that water and thinking about jumping in. Hopefully, you can use this video as a gentle, supportive push into the pool. Here's my 10-step guide for getting into fighting games without losing your mind.
so question. Also, hi Mr. Benny, how are you? Tekken 3 or okay, that's Tekken 3. That's crazy though. That's the third one. So I'm assuming this video is in terms of like calling things fighting games. Also, I'm gonna turn off my BGM. In terms of calling things fighting games, he mentioned Dark Souls, and I saw a Breath of the Wild clip. So I guess like his definition of fighting game is pretty broad. Just anything that requires like combat ? Because whenever I think about fighting games, I think on a very limited scope, like Mortal Kombat, Tekken, like those kinds of fighter games. But I guess he's talking on a broader scale, so that's very interesting.
Step 1. Decide you want to do it.
Hi, Orcish Engineer. He wasn't calling those fighting games. He was saying fighting games gives him the best of those genres as well. Oh, I see. Okay. I was a little confused. Think tournament fighter style games. Okay.
Whoa.
No!
I just built a budgeting app with Base 44. God.
No way.
Nina just built.
This one's kind of obvious, but it's also essential.
I need to buy YouTube Premium.
Your desire to get into fighting games is going to be the thing that fuels you through the hard stuff. If you're fighting game curious, but you're not sure if you're ready to take the dive, there is some other stuff you can do to gradually expose yourself. For starters, watch some matches.
He wasn't looking.
It's really exciting to see the top players just going nuts.
True.
Here are some of my favorites. Goichi versus Sonic Fox at EVO 2018 rules.
I
It's
am
like
on
an
fire,
unstoppable
Fox.
force versus an immovable object.
Plan them right now. Thank you.
Hi, Fox.
Goichi's
How are
defense
you?
is like an iron wall.
Okay,
but
see you,
Sonic Fox's
Blade.
offense is just relentless. You know that Sonic Fox is going to do some work as soon as they get an opening, so every mix-up is just so tense. Lil Majin's whole EVO 2018 run was also great. Majin was an American player in a game that was historically dominated by Korean and Japanese players. So it's a combination of an underdog with the home field advantage. Plus he's playing a super fun character with big splashy moves. But it's not just about what the players are doing. Hearing the audience and commentators get excited and pop off for the big moments will help you figure out what's important and what to pay attention to.
And he's so scared of getting hit because he's got that V trigger. No, it's gonna hit here into the critical arc. Textbook.
If you're in the mood to chill and watch some super thoughtful, accessible video essays about the underlying mechanics and philosophies of fighting games, pop on Gerald Lee, aka Core A Gaming. My personal favorite is Why Button Mashing Doesn't Work. Also, follow some fighting game people on Twitter and Twitch and stuff. There's a lot of people
VTuber!
doing really interesting streams and posting funny clips that are going to make you want to play.
Whose idea was it to make his pubes his legs?
We hear the man trying to protect you with the refrigerator. You thought this, but he unplugged that shit off the wall. Let's
That's crazy. Playing Fortnite with your friends? Okay, well, I hope you have fun, Fox. Street Fighter is my favorite. I was so glad when they introduced a create your own fighter. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, I will say, I think the thing that I would enjoy is just like watching people play fighting games. Because I just enjoy watching like random bullshit. When I went to... I don't remember which convention specifically, but they had a little esports tournament going on and they were just playing StarCraft. And I had never seen a single game of StarCraft in my life, but I just like went and sat in the audience and like watched the whole match. Not understanding a single thing going on, but I just loved the vibes. Not just the corpo one, but adding in indies too. Yes, yes. That would be really cool to have a VTuber fighting game.
get money.
There will be a lot of in-jokes and
I would not be
terminology you
shorter
don't
than Iron
understand,
Mouse.
but you'll pick it up soon enough through context clues. And if you need a helping hand, check out the infill.net fighting game glossary. They have explanations of all the jargon.
Step 2. Pick a game.
A frequently asked question among the fighting game curious is, what's a good fighting game for a new player? And the definitive answer is literally whichever game you're interested in.
Oh, great.
I'm so serious about this. You need to follow your heart. Look at gameplay trailers, watch some big matches. Whichever game makes you feel the spark is the one that you should chase. That spark will be what fuels you when things get hard. I love martial arts cinema and pro wrestling, so for me, the game that grabbed my attention was Tekken. The pace of animation is a bit slower than the stuff in 2D fighters like Street Fighter or Guilty Gear, so it was kind of like watching a choreographed fight scene from the movies and wrestling I love. Before I understood mid-low mix-ups and frame data, I understood that King did a sick running powerbomb and I loved to see it. You gotta find your access point. You like anime? You like nasty gore? You like ponies? Get it. But while you're following your heart, you do need to pay attention to one annoying wrinkle. Because of the old COVID, you're mostly going to be playing online, and not all games have great net play. In games that use delay-based netcode, response times can be sluggish. The good news is that if you're new, you probably won't know what you're missing out on until you taste that crisp offline stuff.
Well, the good thing is I probably would only play fighting games if, like, I had my friends over or something. Because I feel like having not played fighting games in life, I would be way below the percentile of people that have. I'm not that old, but I feel old to try and be actually good at any game. That's kind of how I feel, at least in terms of multiplayer games. Audio is very low. I can turn it up. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I can turn it up. Smash is a legendary pick for a game night. That's normally the fighting game that comes up at parties for me is Smash, but like I guess I just don't know a lot of like other indie fighting games. I know Brawlhalla, but that's like it. I knew someone in college that won a Brawlhalla tournament. Video low. Okay, let me fix it.
If you know that you're mostly going to be playing online, consider choosing a game with rollback netcode. Rollback is an ingenious net play solution that pretty much eliminates the sluggishness inherent to online fighting games. If you want a cool explainer on how it works, check out this video by Core Gaming. Here are some games with pretty good netcode.
Okay, Them's Fight in Herds. I've never heard of that. Heard. Them's Fight in Herds. Is that the like pony one? They look like little ponies. Interesting. To end active development without finishing story. Fuck! Fuck! No! I just got here! I just got here, dude. This is... Some of these art elements are very My Little Pony. I wonder if one of the artists straight up just like was an artist for My Little Pony. Or if this, yeah, no, there has to be. Look at these. They're so My Little Pony. Hi, Cop, how are you? Gonna make me in Street Fighter 6. The pony beat 'em up game is very interesting to me. I'm slightly interested too. Oh, sir, prove me wrong. Oh, sir. That's the name of the game. Fighting game. Oh, sir. Oh, I saw this on, I've seen this before. I think I would enjoy this. Insult Simulator. I think something fucked up happened on the background of that game production-wise. Oh. I see. I see. Yeah, same people. Oh, okay. Interesting. What else is there? Skullgirls? I've played a Skullgirls game before. I think. Something in the Skullgirls universe. Maybe I'm making that up. I might be making that up. I might be thinking of something entirely different. I love the art on this though. Ooh. Maybe I have to go on a fighting game arc. Hundreds of fighters? This is an app? I can play this on my phone? Interesting. This also looks neat. Yeah. Got Dragon Ball, Guilty Gear, Killer Instinct, and Mortal Kombat. Okay, classics.
If you're not sure if a game has rollback, just Google it, and you'll either find a bunch of blog posts
There's a
like
robot
Punch
cat
Kicker
girl that can
has
throw her
rollback,
head.
or a bunch of Reddit threads like, how come Punch Kicker doesn't have rollback?
Step 3, gearing up.
I can check out Skullgirls.
Another common question is, what do I need to start playing fighting games? And the good news is, if you play other types of games, you're good to go. You need a console or a PC and a controller, and that's it.
I got that.
Also, a good internet connection. More on that later. You might think you need a big fancy fight stick, but there's really no direct correlation between performance and equipment. Lots of the best players in the world grew up using readily available console controllers and still absolutely kill with them. And the skills and knowledge you develop using one type of controller are totally transferable.
Hi, the Riz.
There's
How
just
are
a
you?
short recalibration period where you need to develop some new muscle memory. That said, if you have the resources and the inclination, fight sticks can be a lot of fun. They're tactile and hefty and they make good noises. So
That looks like something that you could also use for like a rhythm game though, right? It kind of looks like a little Project Diva controller. I also love good noises. That's a big old thing. I suppose it would have to mimic like an arcade setup. You have that one? Sick.
So let's talk about them. Most of the sticks you'll find are ball top square gate, meaning the joystick moves around in a square frame. It makes it easy to lock in important fighting game positions like down back. You can just physically feel it. Another less common configuration
It's like
is
driving
back top
manual.
K-lever. These ones don't have a gate and they use a rubber grommet to return to the neutral position. The result is that they're a bit spongier and you gotta be more precise with your inputs. Unless you're planning to go all in on Tekken or you grew up on these, I'd steer clear for now. Finally, hitbox style controllers replace the joystick with more arcade buttons. They take some getting used to, but they allow for extremely precise inputs. But maybe the biggest benefit is that they're pretty damn ergonomic. Cranking on a fight stick can stress out your shoulders and fingers. My elderly thumbs don't have what it takes to mash on a D-pad anymore. A hitbox is comfy and it lets you nail your inputs without straining. Most controllers work with PC and one type of console. If you ever plan on attending a local event, I'd suggest going for a controller that will work with the PS4. That's what they're going to be using there. Tuning your control setup is fun and it can become a hobby of its own. But the biggest message I want to give you is do not gear gate yourself. Don't put an
Cranking on a fight stick, so that's what the kids call it. That's crazy. Wait, so how much do these cost? Fight sticks. What? Oh. Oh, well, that's like a little tiny one. 200. 300. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 I don't think I need a fight stick right now.
official boundary between you and the thing you want to do. You're just denying yourself the pleasure of playing and getting better. But let's talk about a real boundary.
Step 4, pipe check.
Pipe check.
If your connection to your opponent is not steady, you're simply not going to have a nice time playing with each other. You'll be more likely to biff your execution, but more importantly, it'll just be sluggish and jittery. So most of the online fighting game community adhere religiously to the Ethernet cable, because direct wiring takes a big failure point out of the networking pipeline.
Interesting.
The anti-Wi-Fi sentiment online is severe enough that it will affect your experience. Lots of games have Wi-Fi indicators, and opponents are less likely to accept a match with you if they're worried that you'll have a dodgy connection. That means you should get wired up. When I had roommates, I would run cable down my hallway when I was playing and then coil it up when I was done, so our common spaces weren't a constant tripping hazard. This might involve some negotiation and compromise, but it's absolutely worth it.
Step 5, choose your fighter.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. The like having to be on an Ethernet to really like be able to play, because that just sounds like ass to play against and to play with. That does sound like ass. Kind of surprised they're that high since they're basically just a controller. I guess it's a specialty item. I suppose just any kind of controller that is just big ol' and clanky just costs a lot more money. Finally succeeded on a run and slay the spire on stream. Nice. I have never done that. I haven't beaten Slay the Spire 2 off stream either. Would I buy a retro arcade controller just to play beat 'em ups? Yes. Dungeons and Dragons Shadow over Mistro was fantastic. Is that a beat 'em up? Shadows over Mistara? Whoa! Whoa! So cool. Interesting. Wait, what is this on? What console? Is this just PC? Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Old school beat 'em up. Damn.
So, who are some good
I would have never
characters for
thought
new
they made a
fighting game
D&D
players?
beat 'em up.
The answer, regardless of the game, is whoever you think looks cool. Once again, your enthusiasm is going to be the emotional well from which you draw the motivation to grind out combos and do the difficult work of learning. And you don't always have to pick the Ryu of the game to learn the fundamentals. For example, when I started Tekken 7, I played King, because I liked that he was a huge kitty cat man who did all my favorite wrestling moves. He's
I like
a great
huge kitty
character,
cat man.
but he also has a big, bloated moveset that he's picked up over decades of Tekken games. He's got some complicated
What the
inputs, and
fuck?
as a grappler, he approaches combat differently from most.
Wait, do professional players genuinely memorize like all 150 combos? It's too many. That's too many.
Of the roster, but I liked him. I liked the way his moves looked. I liked his vibe. So I had the
Sometimes-
motivation to put in the work. Later, when I picked up Guilty Gear Strive, I went with Soul Bad Guy because he's kind of the Ryu of that game, and he was really strong at the time. I thought that having a high-tier character who exemplified the fundamentals of that series would help me learn. So I tried for a while, and then I fell off and told myself maybe Guilty Gear wasn't for me. A few months later, I came back and I tried the character who I really wanted to play all along, and it all clicked. I loved looking at my little guy. I loved his gigantic hands and his booty drop. And I love busting.
What'd he say? What'd he just say? Yeah, this is really overwhelming. I guess if you're saying 90% of those moves won't be used, then like whatever. Just use whatever works for you. Bro loves busting on booty drops. You start small and memorize a few and slowly add more. So one of my students knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube, and he was talking about how there's different algorithms for, because he brings like a 4x4 and then like a 5x5. He brought a 10x10 one time, and there's like dozens of different algorithms to get you to the end, but you just memorize it slowly. So that this is just me trying to make a connection. I'm assuming that's kind of the same thing. You just memorize a little bit, memorize what works, and then just fucking like add on top of that. But that's just so much. I feel like my problem would be I wouldn't know like what's worth keeping in my brain and or like how to use it situationally. There's just so many options. Pros don't memorize every input, but they do memorize every move, like every move for every character. I can't like visualize that. I can't visualize
So I was
that.
motivated to play and learn. Don't let tier lists or meta discussions dissuade you early on. Pick who you think looks cool. I literally cannot say this enough.
Step 6. Learn how to play.
Once you've selected your little guy, hop into training mode and start hitting buttons. See what they do. See how it feels. Some games like Guilty Gear Strive and Mortal Kombat have decent tutorials that explain fighting game fundamentals and include challenges to test your knowledge. Any fighting game worth playing will also have a full command list in the start menu. If you like what you're feeling, hop onto YouTube and search for some character guides. This is a really cool thing about fighting games. They are complicated. There are hurdles to overcome, but that complexity is also what makes them so satisfying and fun to play. And people want other people to share in that fun, so they'll put in hours and hours and hours of work to make wonderful guides. Like and subscribe. Character guides are great. Looking at your move list in a game is helpful, but it doesn't instruct you on the overall strategy for that character. A good guide will highlight the most important tools your character has and how to use those tools to win. When you watch a guide, don't expect to internalize everything all at once. That's a ton of information and it's just not realistic. I've watched the same guides.
Watching these guides reminds me of when I used to play Genshin and I would be going through the wiki and watching guides for the characters I had and trying to craft the perfect team and then memorizing the button presses of like which moves I need to do in what order. And I had fun doing that. So maybe I could have fun doing this, but the main difference is this is all reaction based, right? Like it's based on the situation, but in Genshin, you just fucking like press the buttons and then you win. I play Weirdo Freaks in every fighting game. I probably would do the same. It's just more interesting. Meta's always a fun killer for me in online games, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Because I just want to have fun sometimes. You want to have fun. I know for me, I'm definitely not on track to be the best fighting gamer on the planet. I am probably going to make a lot of bad choices. I do that with like strategy games, but like, yeah.
Over and over again over the course of weeks, months, and even years. Every time I rewatch, I'll notice the things that I've learned and incorporated into my play, and I'll make note of the things that I still need to do. In terms of written resources, that's going to depend on the game you're playing. Guilty Gear and other ArcSys games have comprehensive guides on dustloop.com.
Okay, the only character I know is
Guilty Gear and other
Burger. I know Burger. Bridget. I know Bridget Burger. That's the only one I know. You don't want to be the very best that no one ever was. I should. No, you're right. I am going to be the best fighting gamer. You've convinced me.
A lot of Tekken info is in Google spreadsheets that get passed around on Reddit. Figuring out where your game lives online is just a matter of Googling. As you watch and read, hop into training mode and work on a few bread and butter combos. Don't worry about optimizing yet. You need to develop your muscle memory to the point where you can hit your combos at all. A few days after I picked up Tekken, I got on Twitter and posted a video of me hitting King's most basic, unoptimized combo. I did it, I might have said. And a passing commenter might have asked,
I agree, a Pokemon fighting game would go crazy.
This will be a pattern that repeats over your time in fighting games. You're going to put a lot of effort into mastering things that to outsiders appear inconsequential.
Isn't there Coliseum though? Isn't that what Coliseum is? That's how I spell Coliseum. Right? Or is this no, this is slightly different. Pokemon fighting game. Please give me Pokemon tournament. This is more of like a 3D thing. Okay. Pokken. Pokken tournament. That's really cute. Pokemon Tekken. That's so funny. There's also a Pokemon League clone. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that one. If you played Genshin, you have the ethos down. You just need the technical aspects. Guilty Gear Strive and SF6 are good starters. Okay, good to know.
And to experts, insignificant. But that doesn't mean it's not an accomplishment. Good job. But nailing combos only accounts for a tiny, tiny percentage of what goes into playing a match. And the only way to start figuring that out is to fight.
Step 7. Fight. A human.
Sitting here on this screen for the first time can be scary. I mean, maybe not for you, maybe you're some sort of real fucking cool guy. But for me, not knowing what would happen when I hit that matchmake button was nerve-wracking. Another real human being is about to see you fumble around with your buttons and drop your combos and forget to block in real time. But it's okay. It'll be fine. As intimidating as that human-to-human connection is, it's also absolutely core to the joy of fighting games. Now, I'm not saying there's no value to fighting the CPU. It is a good way to keep learning your own character's moveset and develop muscle memory. It can also help you familiarize yourself with the capabilities of other characters. You can learn that Sagat has this big kick and this uppercut and, whoa, 2 different fireballs. But once you've mentally logged that stuff, there's not much more it can do to prepare you for fighting a real person. Despite advances in fighting game AI, the CPU won't string those moves together like a human opponent, and fighting a robot is just not as fun. So take a deep breath, set your expectations low, and hit that matchmaking button. Or one of those matchmaking buttons. Most fighting games are going to have a couple of options, so let's go over those.
Okay.
Ranked matchmaking tracks your performance and skill using a bunch of different metrics that attempts to match you against opponents of the same skill level. Usually there's some sort of meta progression here, as you earn new titles or badges, or in the case of Strive, literally move towards the top of a tower. The obvious pro here is that as a new player, you should be paired up with other new players, so you'll actually have a chance of winning, and winning feels good. The con is that even when you're fighting for fake online points, that sense that you're being evaluated changes everything. Getting bumped down a level after a losing streak can be really demoralizing. It also changes the behavior of your opponents.
Still haven't transcended humanity, huh? You lack discipline.
Separating your self-worth from your performance can be tough, and it makes some people act really silly. It can cause people to get obsessive about their win rates. They might duck you in.
I need that as the reaction.
Act really silly. It can cause people to get obsessive about their.
That shit's so goofy. Everyone in the world let Esther win. She needs this confidence boost. I would win anyways. I would win. Maybe some of them. Maybe a few. I do like fighting players. The feeling of funny number go up when you win is a great hit of dopamine. It's okay to lose. No, I mean, I will lose sometimes. But I want to get better.
They might duck you in matchmaking if you play a character that they have a hard time against. They might.
So question, if I do want to play fighting games, would it be good to have like 2 to 3 characters that I enjoy, or really just focus on one character? Because I think that's another thing that I wonder is like if there's like matchups in this kind of thing, or if you're just, you know, if you're really good at a character and someone else is equally good, then it's like equal. Best to have a friend to start with. Online is super bad in low ranks, especially in certain games. Interesting. Focus on one to start, 1, maybe 2. Okay, good to know. I will lose, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I mean, at least you're being realistic. When you're starting out, you probably want to try a few to see who you gel with. Okay.
Bail out of a set the moment they lose. They might send you nasty messages. Quick tip on this: if you're worried about getting shit from toxic players, lock down your message settings ahead of time. Now, I know I just listed a lot of cons that make ranked sound like shit, but it's actually fine. The other option is unranked. Here, the matchmaking will just stick you with another player. Any other player. Or you'll meet up in some sort of virtual arcade setting. Unlike ranked play, there's no digital clout on the line, so people are much more likely to play long sets. That's a good thing. In fighting games, even at the highest level of play, there's always an adjustment period between opponents. Pro players have the knowledge and experience to tune up quickly, but for beginners it takes longer. Let's say your opponent is using a technique that keeps blowing you up. You might not have time to run to a website and look up the frame data, but in a long set, you do have more opportunities to rummage through your toolkit and try to find something that'll solve your problem. And if you find a solution, you have the chance to test it out repeatedly and start burning it into your muscle memory. The most obvious downside to unranked matchmaking is that you might get paired up with somebody who is way, way better than you. But that's not really a downside in my opinion. Losing 20 matches to a very experienced player is a great way to learn. You learn which of your reliable strategies aren't really viable against better players, and you get to see the strength of good fundamentals. And you'll see...
I understand his opinion, but that's what people told me when I try to play Valorant. And I can't learn if I'm just dying the second I tried. I'll have to like play the video game, you know? At least something like this, you can't just get headshot and like insta lose, but go by looks, fighting style, and feel. You'll run a couple matches with everyone, then focus on the ones that fit those 3 things. Okay. I love getting the toxic rage from players that either destroy or destroy me. Sentences like look at frame data scare me. I don't think I would be able to make sense of it. That last tip is only viable in some games. That's kind of what I figured, because I just don't know. As someone that doesn't play a lot of fighting games, I don't think I would be able to decipher enough information from playing someone better than me, just because I'm literally not exposed to it enough. Like, if you're getting stomped, you literally learn nothing. I never understood that opinion. Exactly. Shooters are different because you die in a shot. Yeah, that's why I say with at least fighting games, you have a health bar. Usually at least one character in every game that can do 75% of your health in one hit, and it's almost always the Bruce Lee character. Okay, so then I should just play the Bruce Lee character and install it.
Something that you are very unlikely to see in the beginner ranks.
But it's just brutal. It is brutal.
Of not pressing buttons. When I started playing unranked Tekken, I would fight opponents who felt like absolute brick walls. They would just block punish, and whiff punish. Every loss was the result of me overextending and using unsafe options. So I tried to emulate their style, and gradually I got better. Still love hitting buttons though. Anyways, both ranked and unranked are valuable. If you stop having fun with one, try the other for a bit. And on the topic of having fun,
Stepping, struggle.
You lose.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
at the end of a fighting game match, you win or you lose. There's no teammates to blame for not pulling their weight. There's no XP meter sliding up to reward you for your participation. You will, beyond a shadow of a doubt, lose a lot.
Great.
Self-doubt and frustration can feel overwhelming when you're in the thick of it, but it is all a part of the process.
Why was she wet? Yeah, I did, like, I had like 10 neurons fire when I saw her.
Process of getting better. So here are a few tips for getting through it. Separate your self-worth from your performance. Okay, I know this is kind of like saying stop being mentally ill, but it still needs to be said. You are not your win-loss ratio. Getting demoted doesn't mean you suck as a person, even if it feels that way. And if you start feeling that way, it's time to take a damn break. Taking a break doesn't just let you cool off, it makes you better. When your hands are off the joystick and you're doing something else, your brain keeps gently churning on those situations, looking for the solutions that you couldn't find in the heat of the moment. Your body is rewiring neuron pathways to make your execution smoother and better.
I mean, I do this with Terraria. Like when I'm really deep into a Terraria playthrough, I'll dream about my boss fights and like plan out what I'm gonna do in my next session. So I understand where he's going with this. I spent hours being beat up by a player that somehow had the patience to do so, and I managed to take apart his style and win a single match. Damn. That would not be something I would enjoy doing at all. I don't think I could either. Like losing for like so much, you know? I would give up. I would give up. 90% of the female character designs are just gooner bait. They really are. They really are, but like, you know, sometimes when woman boob.
Playing fighting games feels a bit more like a traditional skill-based hobby like playing guitar. There's a base level of effort and self-direction. You need to get enjoyment out of it. That means that you won't always have the mental energy to do it. And that's okay, don't force it. A break from fighting games can be a couple hours or a couple months. The games will still be there when you get back, and your body will remember what to do. Watch replays. God, this one is so hard. It's like hearing your voice in a recording or seeing yourself on video. Do I really do that? You do, but it's so valuable and you can't neglect it. Most fighting games keep a log of your most recent matches with the ability to play them back. You should take advantage of that. Seeing yourself play can help you recognize habits that you want to correct. It can also help you appreciate what you do well and what you want to do more of. And when you're feeling really brave, take the next step. Show your gameplay to someone else and ask them for tips. But before you can do that, first you need...
Step 9. Community and competition.
This can be one of the greatest joys of fighting games. The fighting game community is the name of the collective, but it's not monolithic.
This would be
There are
fun.
hundreds or thousands of Discord communities out there for fighting games. Some are game specific, some are character specific, some are geared towards certain demographics and skill levels. Do some Googling and ask around on Twitter until you find a place that feels good for you. Whether it's folks you meet through these communities or your own network of friends, playing fighting games against someone you know is so good. For me, knowing who's on the other side of the connection completely obliterates the frustration and antagonism that I can feel playing against random online opponents. Partially because it's just more humanizing
Those are
when
big
you know
guys.
that person, but also because you can ask questions in chat. If you're in a good community, your opponent isn't going to keep any secrets. Because people who have decided that they want to get good at fighting games have signed an unspoken contract of mutual self-improvement. Iron sharpens iron. Fighting stronger opponents makes you stronger. So a good sparring partner will explain exactly how and why they're winning. Until it's time to compete.
Very well then. Far be it from me to turn down a challenge. And from a fellow pugilist.
Through your community
shit.
or just by being online, you might come across some online tournaments, and you should sign up for them. Tournaments are really cool. They offer you the chance to do a lot of things that you won't get in your casual play. First of all, it's one of the few times you and your buddies will step into that magic circle of competition, mutually and temporarily agreeing to set aside the helpful hints and just going all out, seeing who will win. If you're used to mostly playing friendlies, it's fun to try out a different vibe. The other useful thing is that it's fucking scary. At first. The first few times I did online tournaments, I literally got shaky and sweaty. I forgot my combos and I mashed buttons. But each time I did it, it got easier. And once you've played under pressure, you'll be better in casual settings. Random matchmaking doesn't get my heart rate up like it used to. Finally, a lot of tournaments are streamed on Twitch, which means you might get a chance to rewatch the VOD and hear someone commentate your match. Like a lot of parts of the fighting game process, this can make you feel vulnerable, but a good commentator will put into clear terms what's going on, and that can be an incredible learning tool.
They're opening. They've proven they're pretty good at fighting out of the corner. Already, Doublemint now back thrown into the corner. Again, huge life deficit, but the other way around. Gets hit by the stomps. No, but drops it at the target combo.
Step 10. There is no end.
I don't know how I'd feel about hearing someone commentate my gameplay. That's such an like I don't play a lot of games. I don't think I play any games where people would commentate like competition style things. So the idea, I just don't know what they would say. Oh, she's playing like ass. She's playing like ass. Games do die, then all that's left are sweats, like those guys in the swamp. Yeah, that's what I experience with a lot of the games that I come back to. Some games like Guilty Gear and Tekken have the ability to jump in and take over a replay so you can try out new stuff. Interesting. I'd love to see how that works in practice. Didn't you say you play Overwatch? I do play Overwatch. That's a good point. I haven't played Overwatch in a few months. However, I played like 1 or 2 competitive games just for fun, and I played a character that I don't normally play, but everyone was like, dude, this person's so ass. And I was like, yeah, I'm just never fucking playing ranked again. Never playing ranked again. I've been on VTuber fighting tournaments. The commentators are always trying to be nice. Well, that's good. That makes me feel better. We already commentate you. That is also a good point. I suppose this is commentating, huh?
One of the many wonderful and intimidating things about fighting games is that there's no prescribed end goal for your participation. There's no final boss or end game treadmill. Even the best player in the world is only the best until someone surpasses them. No matter where you are in your journey, in some sense, you're still at the beginning. That means you won't always know the next step forward, but it also means you're never falling behind. And as long as you're on that path, learning and having fun, you're doing it right.
Interesting. I think the game that I'm the most intrigued by was what was the damn it. I need to look at the pictures again. Skullgirls! Skullgirls was the one that I liked. Is that on Steam? Skullgirls. $25. What's the newest Skullgirl? Is it Second Encore? I'm guessing it is. $25. Okay, cool. I'm interested in that. I'm interested. After a few matches like that, the game will pit you against easier enemies, though. True. This is true. But as a woman, it's normally a non-desirable experience to be in VC, so it can be kind of hard for me to feel comfortable playing competitive games a lot of the time. Okay, let's see what's next. What is this? Crazy Beans episodes 1 through 5 in a 3.5 minute video?
This one is either lime flavored or grass. Grass.
Ew.
Check this one out. It's either Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Well, what is it? What'd you get?
Tutti Frutti.
Yay!
Hey guys, check this out. This one's either buttered popcorn.
Ew.
Well, what flavor is it? Which one's that one? It says that it's either chocolate or death.
What flavor did you get?
It's not chocolate. It actually doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't feel like anything. It just is, you know?
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna head out.
Ew, gross. Ew.
I'm gonna shake a soda and give it to.
I never understood. I remember when those little jelly bean games were popular, and I never understood that. Never let them know you are a woman. Rookie mistake. But the problem is I've played so many games like online with my friends, just like random bullshit. So many games have VC on by default, and then I'll accidentally talk, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's a woman! Oh, woman!" And it's like, no, let me be a fucking person. Let me be a person. That kid is always the victim. Good to know.
All right, that should be enough.
Do it more. Again. Do it again, Tony.
It's gonna blow up.
That's enough.
Okay, here I go. Man, I sure am thirsty. I would like a little soda. Oh, hey, Wabi, I got you the soda. Wow, thanks. Man, you're such a
That's
great
so
friend.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna
am I
fucking
thirsty?
die. Oh no, the guitar!
Soda pop.
What are you guys up to?
We're catching frogs.
Yeah, you should try and get one.
I think this one really likes me. Hi, I love you.
Oh my god! Hey, check this one out.
All your jokes are funny.
Why is the frog trying to rizz him up?
All your jokes.
I don't like this one. It's a little freaky frog. Not the nuclear shadow. Dude, the fucking guitar too. The guitar got decimated.
All your jokes are funny.
Freaky frog.
Wow, that's so nice. What? I want to try.
Ew, gross, stop.
What?
You literally put me down, gross.
Guys, mine's kind of weird. Oh, dude. Give me that. Wabi.
You're my best friend.
Wabi, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, bye, frogs.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Hi, Jack. How's it going? Are those rats?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at them, their little butts. Look at those little guys.
Wolfpack, and we're discussing which one of us is the alpha. It's me.
It's obviously me. Why is this even a question? It's obviously me. That's always been the answer. I am the most alphiest alpha. Oh my gosh! Whoever gifted me Skullgirls, thank you. Now I can be the fighting wolf of my dreams. Thank you so much for the gift. Poor Astra competing with rats. No, but no, I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha. Sure, man. I need to. I was gonna say I need to hit you guys more. I put you in your place.
And we're discussing which one of us is the alpha. It's me. I don't know.
Freak.
You're gonna miss the good part.
Oh.
Show's starting. Welcome to the show. Let's take you home. I don't know if I like this. I think I'm just gonna go. What are you doing? So we're just entering the third act.
Hi, Wobby. Hi, Jack. Are those rats?
Oh.
Welcome to the show. We're going to a turkey farm.
Ah,
turkey
Magic
farm.
School
Go,
Bus.
go.
Charlie Brown.
We finally get to see how they make a real Thanksgiving dinner.
Hi, Blade.
Boy, am I
Welcome
hungry.
back.
Learn to make it a real Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey.
Oh boy.
Wait till you find out how we make the mashed potatoes.
He cooked that fast as fuck.
Oh God! Please, children, help! Help! Don't stand there. What are you? No!
The moment I saw Relay
No!
and what it was capable of,
Go
is the
away!
moment that I knew
I
it
don't
was
need
something
money.
that- I mean,
Oh my God. Are there more? Is that Wavy Crazy Beans? This is very like postmodern Charlie Brown. Nothing bad ever happens to Wavy on Christmas. What does this dude do? Does he just make like a bunch of weird shit? I like it. Oh, I love Still Woozy. I'm not gonna lie, listening to that guitar made me want to play guitar. Maybe we'll play some guitar later too. Since that is a very, very chill thing for me.
All in on 17 black. Oh shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man. 17 black. Let's go. Crazy, dude. Let it ride. Wait, what? What? Oh, crazy, dude. Let it ride.
I every fucking time an animation has like real like real human proportions. That shit kills me. I will wait, I need money. It's okay, we're gambling now. We're gambling. He's a musician that also animates. That's so cool.
What? 17 black. Oh my god. Heck yeah.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Yeah, let's go home now. Let it ride. Okay.
Let
Stop,
it
Giggle. Stop. 17 black. Let it ride. You can stop now. 17 black. You can stop. Stop. Giggle. The house always has the edge, Roy. The house is edging. Fuck Vegas.
Fuck big. The house is always edging. The house is edging.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride.
There was a guy that like is famous for the rotoscoping comedy, and he did some stuff on Smiling Friends. That shit was so funny too. BRB wifey has pie. I'm so excited to find out what flavor. Please tell me what flavor. Report back with the flavor.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, goody.
Night Render, make an attack against Soap Tech.
I've been my.
No.
Legendary action, Lil, make an intelligence saving throw.
oh no.
Because that's funny.
Oh!
Hey! Her mind empty.
Mind control.
She actually has 40 IQ, not 30.
Lil,
Wow.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh, no way, dude.
She is too dumb to be controlled by you, man.
Your mind is mine. Oh God, there's nothing.
It's just static. It's just...
The spell's bouncing around up there like the DVD logo.
No, but those rolls were crazy. I remember playing a session once, and dead ass, like all of my rolls were 1s or 2s the entire time. That happened 2 sessions in a row where I didn't roll above a 5. And then at the end of the second session where that was happening, I rolled a 20 on the most important thing. And I was like, what? Like, and we were playing on roll 20. So I was like, okay, is the dice fucking weighted virtually? Why is this happening to me? It's pie flavor. Pie, pie, pie. He's also in both High on Life games. I did not know that. Yeah, I love Joel Haver. I had a legendary run where a puppet I made out of broken parts kept getting 20s and became a main character. Oh my god. I love when they just like take over. That's so funny. You can't even blame the dice then. Exactly. Like it's just cursed because it's cursed. Okay, next. Wow.
Ready
The
to start a
Universal
hands-on career?
Institute of Institutes.
New and improved and open once again.
Fantastic. Anna Gilligan is there this morning. Hello, Anna.
I love the Punk Lad. I haven't seen their videos in so long.
I think you're seeing some guys jump off the Tarzan jump here.
I sure am.
Action Park. It's been closed since 1996. They reopened it on June 14th. I'm here with the owner, Andrew Mulhaville. He's also the son of the man who founded it. Thanks for being here.
It's great to be here. Thanks for coming out. What a day we have. It's beautiful here at Action Park.
So I gotta ask you, because Action Park got a bit of a reputation.
Oh. Wait, what's dangerous? What is that slide?
Some people got injured.
What was that slide? Action Park, I have not seen this video or heard about it. It should have stayed open. I would have survived. That was a great move in Subway Surfers. I'm glad the Subway Surfers is working for you. Just let me know if we need anything else on the bottom of the screen. Action Park. Bum, bum, bum. The Alpine Slide.
The year is 1976. Gene Mulvihill, the head of entertainment company Great American Recreation, has added a new attraction to Vernon, New Jersey's Vernon Valley Ski Resort. 2 brand new Alpine slides were installed to keep business.
Oh, I would love to go on one of these, but not like a like just going on a slide like this. I've seen like the carts that are on the tracks. Those look really fun. The view looks beautiful. I wouldn't be against some Minecraft parkour. Okay, remind me at the end of the video and add some. This is back when American entertainment was at its peak before safety laws and regulations ruined everything. Like, who gives a fuck about OSHA? Who really cares? Like, if you die, you die. If you die because you were having too much fun and had too much whimsy, is that really a bad way to go?
Up in the off-season. An Alpine slide is a one-person cart ride, in which the rider rides down a hill on a smooth track. The rider has a brake lever in between their legs, giving them complete control of their speed. The attraction had become popular for ski resorts.
That looks like a skill issue.
And Vernon Valley Ski Resort's Alpine slide was advertised as an attraction for all ages, claiming, "We've had grandfathers and we've had kids of kindergarten age coming down our runs alone." I also have a picture showing a mother controlling the sled with an infant in her arms. It's
okay. Again, that is also a skill issue, because why the fuck are you on it with a baby? Why are you on it with a baby? What? That's not the... That is the mother's fault. It is also, in a way, I will say the park's fault for having workers that are so fucking stupid that they will let the mom do that. The infant is extra padding in case you fall. Wild take. Apple pie, good flavor. I hope it's good pie. I'm sure it is. Like, ice skating can hurt you and it's still legal. Exactly. That's why I'm terrified of ice skating. I can do rollerblading because at least it's wheels, but I'm not going to skate on knives. Bye, gal. Thanks for hanging out.
that easy. After the success of the slide, Mulvihill went forward with his plans to expand the ski resort into a water park during the off-season. He added 2 water slides and a racetrack, and more slides, a softball field, a tennis court, and a swimming pool were added shortly thereafter. The Vernon
he's
Valley
just
Summer
building
Park
everything.
was rebranded to Action Park, a thrilling amusement park where you control the action. More slides and rides were added, and they began their big marketing push to draw audiences into their new water park.
Just go to Action Park. There's no other park like it.
When it's hot out, this is a great place to spend the day with your family. Lots of big things for little kids to do.
I love Action Park because it's so beautiful.
It's like coming to Broadway. It's wonderful.
Like coming to Broadway?
Race like a pro. It's great. These are the most amazing rides in the world. I love it here. There's nothing in the world like Action Park.
The park
In
was
New
revolutionary.
Jersey.
Not only was it one of the first water
Letting
parks
the
of its kind
customers
in
control the
United
action
States,
sounds
but it also
very
marketed
safe.
itself
Oh,
as
yeah.
the biggest. It was eventually home to 75 rides, 40 of which were water slides. Action Park was split into 3 themed lands.
This is, I kind of want this as like art on a poster. This is really cute. Look at all these little guys, so happy. This guy has a basketball. There's burgers over here. This guy's about to fall on Snapple. Alpine Lodge, eateries, bars, shops, restrooms, lockers. I love this. There's just so many little guys. These guys are doing something down here. Are those their bodies? I can't tell what they're doing. So many guys. This is a big park. This is a big park. That dude was absolutely fried. These water parks freak me out after what happened at the local Schlitterbahn. Oh, what happened at the local Schlitterbahn? It's a ski lift. Oh, I see it. I see it.
The first was
Motor World.
Motor World consisted of 3 types of attractions: land, water, and air rides. On land was the popular battle action tanks. For an additional fee, guests could ride inside tanks equipped with tennis ball cannons. The goal...
Okay, this sounds like an awful idea. The only way I could see this working is if it's in a controlled environment, which I'm sure it's not going to be, where the tanks are the only things you can come across in this room. Don't do it on stream, but if you really want to know, look up the waterside Culver route. Okay, then I will look it up after stream. Takeshi's Castle. I mean, it sounds fun in the way that like paintball sounds fun. You know, like paintball is fun, but also like if you get hit with the paintball in the wrong place, like you're fucked.
To shoot the other tanks in the caged area on one of their targets, disabling their cannons for 15 seconds. Those that chose to ride the tanks were allotted 5 minutes to do so, and those that did not want to ride could pay to use a stationary cannon from the outside. Maintenance employees attempting to fix broken down tanks would be subject to fire from the rowdy guests, making the attraction a nightmare to work at. The other 2 land-based Motor World attractions were the Lola cars and the Super Go-Karts.
I've never gone
both of which were kart
paintballing.
race attractions. The Super Go-Karts were driven on a small loop. The carts themselves were designed to max out at 20 miles per hour, but the employees found that sticking a tennis ball in the governor device allowed the cart to go as fast as possible, with the new maximum speed being around 50 miles an hour.
50. Oh my god. You're like almost getting on the fucking highway at 50. What the hell? 50 miles per hour? Around other strangers also going 50 miles per hour. A good way to learn to drive young. These are like 10-year-olds. Dude, they should not be going 50 miles per hour.
Head-on collisions frequently sent guests to the hospital, and the fumes from the engines overwhelmed riders at times. The Lolo cars were mini open cockpit race cars driven on a longer track, and they cost an additional charge to ride. Their maximum speed could also be tampered with by park employees. These were also used after hours by the workers, sometimes being taken off the track and driven on the nearby highway. There were 2 water rides in Motor World. The super speedboats were driven in a small circle around an island in a pond that also had a large population of snakes in it. The guests would often attempt to bump nearby boats, as if they were on Motor World's other water attraction, bumper boats.
That's not good.
These were boats placed in a small pool and were designed to withstand guests crashing into one another. These were known to leak gasoline, which once required a guest to be examined after too much fuel leaked on their skin. The boats were also incredibly small, and riders with long legs had to position their feet off the side of the boat to fit. This led to injuries and bone fractures after collisions. Finally, Motor World had 2 airbase attractions. One was Space Shot, which was a typical drop tower ride and was one of the safest rides at the park, given it was only open for... Many non-water-based attractions were located in their own section of the park, sometimes labeled the Alpine Center. These included the aforementioned Alpine slides, as well as a bungee jump titled the Snapple Snap Up Whippersnapper ride. Originally having 2 jump stations and then later 4, guests could jump off the tower for an additional fee. A skate park also had a short run at Action Park. It was poorly designed, as it was surrounded by concrete and had uneven edges, which led to many injuries during its existence.
Oh, of course it did.
Interestingly, Action Park also had an attraction entitled the Action Park Gladiator Challenge, partially based off of the popular American Gladiators TV show. This included obstacle courses and jousting matches against the Action Park Gladiators. Finally, Action Park had its own monorail called the Transmobile. This went to the Ski Lodge, the Alpine Center, and to Motor World. So far, Action Park has proved to be dangerous, but where are the absolutely terrifying rides? Where are the rides that are so insane that their mere existence is unbelievable? Moreover, where are the water slides?
Yeah. Oh boy.
This section put the
It's
action
really
in Action Park.
deciding to
Waterworld had it
say.
all. It was home to the tidal wave pool. A
This is
100
what
feet
I'm
by
intrigued
200
by.
feet pool.
This is the part of the video that's going to be the scariest for me, like in a theoretical sense, purely because I don't know how to swim. So this is like the scale I'm going
that could
off
hold
of right
anywhere between
now.
500 and 1,000 people. The pool's floor was slanted, and the further a guest went in it, the deeper it got.
Okay,
Waves
so
were
I
20 minutes
die.
on, 10 minutes off, and they could reach a height of over 3.
I'm gonna rate this on a scale of would I die, and this one so far I would die. If I used the entire pool, I would die.
feet. This was challenging for swimmers of all skill levels, as the pool was hard to read and the fresh water was more difficult to swim in than salt water. A dozen lifeguards were on duty at the pool, and they would have to save around 30 people on a busy day. The Tarzan swing was a heavily advertised attraction in which guests would swing on a 20-foot cable over a pool. This spring-fed pool was so cool that lifeguards would have to rescue guests that could not swim after the shock of the cold water. This was also a popular attraction for men to pull down their pants or women to pull up their tops for the line of people to see. The appropriately named Aqua Scoot gave guests a sled, with which they would slide down an assembly line-style roller coaster, hurtling them toward a shallow pool that they would skip across. If the guest was not in an ideal position, it would get caught under the water, sending the rider crashing forward. There were originally a pair of these slides, each 30 feet long, but a third slide was eventually added.
Why would you do this if you can't swim? Again, I think these are all like skill issues. like brain skill issue. It was a different time. You should learn how to swim sometime. It's good to know. I should. One of my friends, she was a lifeguard for a long time and she's offered to give me swimming lessons. So I really should I really should take her offer. I just feel like I've tried so many times and like I don't move. I don't move in the water. I just avoid going in a pool or something unless I have a friend that can drag me along. Welcome to Survivorship Bola's world. First step in swimming, swim. Hope that helps. Thank you. That actually explained everything for me. That explained
the diving cliffs
everything.
had two jumping basins.
I can now swim.
One 23 feet and the other 18 feet tall, with the pool below being 16 feet. The pool was also...
Okay, so I also die here. Jumping, my problem is like being able to... I freak out when I can't touch the floor in a pool. So 16 feet, like it's over. I'll bet you pick it up in 10 minutes with the coach. I would be very surprised. I learned by being tossed in a creek. My parents just threw me in a pool when I was like 6 and that's how I learned to swim. See, I see people saying like if you want your baby to learn to swim, just fucking throw them in a pool when they're like 5. But I feel like does that actually work? Because I don't feel like, I feel like that's just a thing people say works and then they're lucky when it does. Like I have trouble believing you learn how to swim when you're 5 and then you just know how to swim forever. Thank you for the follow, Editorial Pond. How are you? Give your kids proper swimming lessons. That's what I got. I should take real lessons. First swim lessons when you were 4? I'm 45 and I freak out if I can't touch the ground. Mine was learned though. Okay.
For non-jumpers, some of which were unaware of the cliffs, which resulted in collisions. There was only one lifeguard on duty, who had to work extra hard to make sure that no one was at the bottom of the pool. The super speed water slides, also known as Geronimo Falls, were a pair of high-speed vertical water slides. One of them was steeper than the other, and both were dangerous. Near these was the safer Kamikaze, which was a more traditional tube slide. The kayak experience was pretty self-explanatory, and used underwater fans to simulate water rapids. This was dangerous, but that goes without saying at this point. A similar ride, the Roarin' Rapids, allowed guests to ride in a 1 or 2 person raft down a similar river. The Surf Hill had riders slide down a multi-lane,
Dude, they're all
multi-hill
fucking
slide
like
on a
bouncing and shit everywhere.
raft down a similar river. The Surf Hill had riders slide...
Like that did not look like it's like he stuck the landing.
allowed guests to ride in a 1 or 2 person raft down a similar river. The Surf Hill... had rider
Like, that did not look
slide down a
safe.
multi-laned,
None of
multi-hill
this looked
slide on the
safe.
mat. Riders could easily cross over to the adjacent lanes and cause collisions. And the 7th hill, nicknamed the Backbreaker,
This
had
one.
an additional hump that would send riders flying, resulting in injury. The Colorado
Oh
River
my
Ride was another rough
God.
ride, this time allowing up to 4 people
Dude, that's
flying,
crazy.
resulting in
Just a like a straight hit. That there's not enough water there. When your attraction is literally called kamikaze, is a safer option, then you have a problem. But this is bad.
The Colorado River
This
Ride
is
was another route
bad.
ride, this time allowing up to 4 people, and it went through the wooded area of the park. At one point, the riders would come to a fork in the river and had to choose between 2 paths.
I don't
The
think
first
they
path
had a
took guests
choice.
under a waterfall and a series of tunnels. The second path included a waterfall and another fork, with one path being steeper than the other. The ride also included a foot-tall jump that would allow riders and their raft a short airtime. The Aerodonium was a skydiving simulator that caused injuries when
Hi
guests would
Faye,
try to
how
stop
are
their
you?
falls with
Safe
their
no,
arms.
fun yes.
Waterworld
That's the
also had a
conclusion
variety of other
so
typical
far.
water slides and pools that were less notable, but there's one in particular that has yet to be mentioned. This is the attraction that made Action Park the most infamous, the Cannonball Loop. A tubed water slide with a vertical loop, similar to that of a roller coaster. It was rumored that during the
What
testing
the
of the
fuck?
attraction, Mulvihill offered $100 to employees who were willing to try it. Test dummies apparently came out of the loop without their heads. When it was
What? 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 Without their heads? I'm good and you. We're processing.
to employees who were willing to try it. Test
Yeah,
dummies
if you have
apparently
to
came
pay $100 to your employees to try it, then you didn't design the slide well.
out of the loop without
This opening is so small.
their heads. When it was open, guests would be waiting.
Wait, let me look at the human for scale. That's too small. This is way too small.
Came out of the loop without their heads. When it was open, guests would be weighed, hosed down, and given a set of instructions to decrease the possibility of injury. A hatch was added to the top of the loop to assist
No.
stuck riders that could not make it all the way through the slide.
No.
Many guests that completed the loop would come out at the bottom, suffering from bloody noses or other injuries, either from hitting the top of the loop or the impact on the way down. The Cannonball Loop was indicative of a larger issue with Action Park, as many of the other attractions were poorly crafted by designers that were less than engineers, and most were designed to minimize cost rather than maximize safety. The rides became even more dangerous when paired with the fact that the park sold alcohol at many of the convenience stands,
Oh my
often
God.
to minors. There was even a microbrewery near
minors?
Motor World. Many of the guests visiting the inexpensive park
Okay, but why didn't anyone sue? Surely someone sued when they were like, oh shit, I got a bloody nose from this ride that they gave me 20 warnings about beforehand. Maybe that's why they can't. But then they would make them sign a waiver. No, they should sue. They should have sued. I'm sure they did. Decrease the possibility, not eliminate it. Yeah, if you have to give a set of instructions to like not fucking die on a water slide, don't open the water slide.
park came from low-income areas and did not have the necessary swimming skills to navigate some of the attractions and pools. Action Park also heavily marketed to Spanish populations, but there were no translations or translators for the guests when they visited, so explaining safety instructions was virtually impossible.
You already know that Action Park has the most innovative and exciting rides. The Alpine Slide, Grand Prix race cars, and spectacular water rides. But Action Park means more than just great rides. It means super live shows, fantastic summer festivals.
The music in the background is so scrungly. Just listen to it.
Just great rides. It means super live shows, fantastic
Why is it the quality of like I'm being put on hold trying to call my insurance company? It's so awful. As a teenager, this place would have been legendary, would have went there all the time. I mean, yes, for certain rides, yes. But I don't trust the other people I would have had to have been exposed to in this. Don't open the water slide just because of injury. Sounds like commie talk. Exactly. Exactly. Just give them some
and
alcohol.
scrumptious food and drink, including an authentic German brewery. Come to Action Park because
Authentic
the rides
German
are the only
brewery.
thing
Rainbow,
that's
is this
great.
true?
Labor Day Polish Festival, September 6th and 7th.
The majority of those employees were teenagers and were not equipped to handle the rowdy guests at the park. So on any given day, you could have an overcrowded water park filled with drunk teenagers that couldn't swim, riding shoddily built attractions.
Yeah, that's exactly why I wouldn't want to go to this park, dude, because I'm gonna fucking die because someone else is being an idiot. Why'd you say 6'7"? Was there a 6'7"? Why'd you say... Oh my god.
Supervised by teenagers that may or may not be able to communicate with them. It is no wonder what happened next.
Death.
On July 8th, 1980, a male employee was riding the Alpine slide when his cart went off the track. He hit his head on a rock during the crash, killing him. He was only 19. 2 years.
Dude, I can't... There are probably so many deaths that aren't even, like, accounted for. Like, they didn't even actually, like, say anything. I don't know if we'll say it, but for the loop slide, apparently later on people were complaining about weird scratches after rides that also sometimes got infected. And when they disassembled it later, they found they were caused by teeth stuck in the walls of the slide. This is why slides don't have loops and why they're not completely closed off like that and why they're not fucking tiny. You know what the Shardy Park needs? An authentic brewery. That'll complete it. Just get everyone really drunk.
Years later, on July 24th, 1982, a 15-year-old guest was overcome by the waves of the tidal wave pool and drowned. On August 1st, a mere week later, a 27-year-old guest was riding the kayak experience when he was trying to re-enter his kayak after falling out. When doing this, he made contact with the live wiring that powered the underwater fans.
Oh my god.
The electrocution sent him into cardiac arrest, and he passed after being rushed to the hospital. 2 years later, in 1984, a guest died on the Tarzan swing after a heart attack, supposedly
every
due
single
to the
ride.
unexpected shock from the cold water. That same year, on August 27th, a 20-year-old drowned in the tidal wave pool. And on July 19th, 1987, another guest drowned there, giving it the nickname the Grave Pool. These deaths are tragic, and often overshadowed by the lunacy and legacy of Action Park. Interestingly enough, Action Park was able to avoid many lawsuits with these deaths and many other injuries, due in part to its reputation, and also the lax regulations New Jersey had for amusement and water parks.
Fucking goddamn it, New Jersey. Like, you had one job. You had one job. How many people need to die before closing it down? I guess all of them, dude. 6 so far. 6 so far.
Great American Recreation was even able to expand the Action Park brand to other parts of the country, opening Pocono Action Park in Tannersville, Pennsylvania in 1980, and Action Mountain in Pine Hill, New Jersey in 1984.
Oh my god.
Get wet.
I don't want to.
Feel the thrill as you zoom through the black hole. Spin and splash on our bumper boats. While the kids play in our fun-filled kiddie area, cool off in our huge swimming pool, or race around the Grand Prix track. Get on any of our action-packed rides at Action Mountain in Pine Hill, New Jersey.
A second Action Park is at the USA.
It's awesome.
Pocono Action Park had many repeat attractions.
Who is this goober on... Why they have the fucking Joker? Who is this? Grand Prix? The only Pocono Action Park reference image I could find is this creepy clown Grand Prix ticket. Who is this man?
This is Action Park, and was closed in 1991. Action Mountain ran into park and many
his eyebrows. Who made him in character creator? This is not a real person.
Attractions as Action Park, and was closed in 1991. Action Mountain ran into some financial difficulties with the IRS and the town it was located in, and was closed in 1986. So why did the original Action Park close? While Action Park and Mulvihill were able to avoid lawsuits with many of the accidents and deaths, the 2 deaths in 1984 stemmed cases that rightfully plagued the park with a variety of legal problems. Mulvihill eventually pled guilty to 5 charges of insurance fraud. He and his associates claimed that the park saw over 1 million guests a year, and therefore the death toll was comparatively low. The local ER, on the other hand, said that they would have to treat 5 to 10 guests on some days. In response to the high amount of guests visiting the hospital, Action Park bought Vernon, New Jersey, new ambulances. Despite all of these...
Okay, because like the theme parks in my local area, like an ambulance getting called is like people are not gonna want to go to that park for weeks. So what do you mean on a moderately bad day they have an ambulance coming for 10 fucking people? What? How are people in the 80s like, oh yeah, I want to go to that park? I think there was an ambulance yesterday, but it was only like 4 people that time. So, you know, I think they're on the up and up. Like, no, don't go to the fucking park.
issues, the downfall of Action Park wouldn't come until 1996, and it was actually due to Great American Recreation's financial issues and not the park itself. On September 2nd, 1996, Action Park ended its final season, still with the hope that it would reopen the next year. However, Great American Recreation's bankruptcy made it impossible for Action Park to continue operations, so it didn't reopen. After this, the ski resort and Action Park were handed from investor to investor, undergoing renovations for 2 years before reopening in 1998 as Mountain Creek. Safety was a priority under this management, and a valiant effort was put forth to distance Mountain Creek from Action Park's reputation. However, in 2010, Mountain Creek underwent a bankruptcy of its own, and the water park and ski resort was sold to the Mulvihill family. 2 years after this, in 2012, Eugene Mulvihill passed away, and his son Andrew Mulvihill took over ownership of the park. 2 years later, in 2014, Mountain Creek was rebranded back to Action Park. The park reopened many of its classic attractions, and started construction on new, terrifying ones. The Sky Caliber was another attempt at a 360-degree vertically looping water slide, although it used technology to enhance safety. From my knowledge...
Like, do they just come up with these ideas and like, what's the craziest thing we can do? Because there's some YouTubers I watch, and they'll play like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and they just try to create like the most G-force on the ride. Like, this is, I have to imagine that the philosophy here is the same. Because that worked so well the first time.
Is yet to open at the park, and there's almost no information on its status.
I have a question.
I don't want to answer it. Go away.
The new Action Park tried to use nostalgia to draw guests back for 2 years, before in 2016 it was renamed back to Mountain Creek, in order to once again get away from the negative connotation of Action Park. Early this year it was announced that Johnny Knoxville would be producing, writing, and starring in a film inspired by Action Park, but it was not shot on location. Death is heartbreaking, especially in environments designed for happiness and joy. Despite 6 people losing their lives there, Action Park is not remembered for its death toll. It is remembered for and by the kids that grew up with it and survived it. It is seen as a place where the quote-unquote popular and brave teens hung out. The fact that it was referred to as Traction Park or Class Action Park doesn't matter, because its inherent danger is more of a fond memory to the majority of its visitors. The burns, bruises, and the fractured tibias were a rite of passage for its former guests. You think you're cool because you survived a tame roller coaster at Disney in California?
Okay, but when I went on the Tower of Terror, my seatbelt didn't work. I was holding onto my seat for dear life. So yes, I believe I survived. Yes, I believe I survived. That's different. After the park made a name for itself, I imagine the people who went liked the dangerous rides. Yeah. Dude, it didn't. I think I was like 9 years old, and I went on the Tower of Terror, and my seatbelt wasn't like clicking in. So yeah, I was just like holding on to the seat, like pray to fucking God I wasn't gonna die. They didn't check my seatbelt either. They checked like everyone else's seatbelt. So it just worked out, I guess.
Or at Universal in Florida. Well, welcome to Vernon, New Jersey. Were you able to survive Action Park?
Wow. Never went to Disneyland. What the fuck is Tower of Terror? I wonder if I can find a video of what it's like. POV, Tower of Terror. Great. Is this... I want to just get to the actual ride part. Okay, no. This one. This is the one I went on, I think. There was like a pre-thing. Yeah. You're basically in this theater with these seatbelts, right? And there's a movie going on. It's an elevator theater. This is exactly the one I went on. pretty. Bye! Thank you for the raid! Hi, Raiders! Hello, everybody! If you don't know me, I'm Astro. Fuck my pop-ups in the back. I'm a shadow wolf. We're just reacting to stuff today. It's pretty low energy. I was showing the Tower of Terror because my seatbelt didn't work when I went, so I was showing people. Hope your stream's gonna go do something sloppy lurking. Okay, well, thank you for the lurk and thank you so much for the raid. I hope the stream went well. Hi, Raiders.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped.
How was the stream? Did you have fun hanging out with Vi?
That door is opening once again. This time.
Okay, right. So then all of this is happening. And then this happens. Now imagine you're 9 years old and your seatbelt isn't working. Your seatbelt isn't fucking working. It's just dropping you like up and down really fast. I want to shit myself. Dude, no, I like closed my eyes and just held on my grippers on my armrest because I genuinely thought my life was about to end in a fucking Tower of Terror. Like it was over. It was so over. Oh my gosh. Is that the real outside POV or a screen? I think this is real outside. I think this is real outside. Yes, real. Not all of it is real. But yeah, most of it is screen. Most of it is screen. Lied for real. Okay, let's continue down the train.
Bubs gets swallowed in the darkness.
Must be thinking about your parents. I get it.
I can have them visit whenever I want.
They're sick. I mean, it's dangerous.
They're not that sick. I can call them anytime Bubs want.
You can call them anytime.
It's invented yet.
Bubs looks like that he has like an epiphany.
Friends can meet Mom.
What?
And he summons.
Oh my god. Diva asking
Mama's
for your guidance with this small room.
Her mouth opens wide, the same tar starts oozing out.
The prayers get louder.
Oh.
Do you have like another mom that's like alive?
This one likes Bubs more.
Oh, right. That's a lot. That's a lot to unpack in just a mere moment.
That's a lot of trauma. This is one of the reasons I would love full dive VR, because imagine getting to play through your D&D campaigns and just like actually be fucking in it. That shit would be so cool. Kid necromancer, but he's so cute. He's so cute and little. Next.
Fancy Feast.
Fancy Feast.
Exceptional variety.
What flavor?
Sup, bro?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Robbing you?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll show you where she keeps her jewelry. Wrong house.
Chihuahuas are so evil.
Oh! Get sauced!
Hi, Lillian. Necromancy is the cutest magic school. Absolutely.
Oh, so it's that kind of night, huh? No, wait, let's go!
Oh, it's over. Where's me? Am I in this video? That one's me. That one's me.
Hello? Hello, is someone there? Hello?
I want a Chow Chow so bad.
Throw it. Really? Wrong house. That's what I thought.
It seems like smaller dog. You either have a very small dog or you have a very large dog, and those are the most effective. But anything in the middle range is not effective.
What are you doing?
I am not the Chihuahua.
I was gonna steal from you. Well, that's not very nice of you. Are you okay? Honestly, it's been pretty hard, man. Hey, in the words of Miley Cyrus, nobody's perfect. Come on, let's talk about it.
Where did he go? Okay. Yeah, I would rather get a really big dog. I would rather get a very big evil dog. Next.
I think everyone has a capacity except one person, but he's like complacent.
Right here.
No, you're evil.
We weren't talking about you.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, we know you're evil.
Overwhelmingly.
I think I'm so misunderstood.
You
Please
misunderstood
correct the path.
yourself. You said you wanted to make a good character and then just became evil.
I really
naturally.
did. I really did.
It was like within 2 conversations.
Okay, but evil's like a subjective term, you know?
Yeah.
What is
No,
evil,
no,
right?
Right.
She's objective. It's objective.
We're still waiting to see what you're gonna use the acid vial on. Like,
Yeah.
that'll
Saving
determine
it.
everything.
Saving it till one of you falls asleep. Go on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely the kind of person I would want to play with, someone that fucking kills me in my sleep. Call it self-promo, but I'm proud of this one. Your first video. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Okay, guys. So, welcome to my first video on the new channel.
What is
Today we're going to be
Linux.
talking about Linux.
I like this music. This is a vibe.
Okay. My name is Kinbei.
Kinbei, it's your video.
So first, gaming.
Oh.
So Linux can play.
Where did what resolution did you record this?
A lot of games. You can play Minecraft.
Oh,
and
right.
Overwatch.
Mm.
And that's a lot of games.
Yes. All right.
My computer crashes if I play for too long, but I think I need to update my drivers.
The music is too loud.
Knows that, please. My Skype will be in the description of the video.
Your Skype?
Yeah. So
Ancient artifact.
Linux is on supercomputers. And I like to think of gaming on those computers.
Mm.
I also put Dr. Eggman here.
It's a good visual.
I like Sonic.
Me
He's
too.
Smart and he's good with computers.
Probably a Linux user. Where did you go? What?
Okay, sorry about that. Linux.
Oh my god.
Runs game servers in Sky for Roblox and like Fortnite. And I'm pretty sure that Roblox has.
Thank you for the high date.
And Linux has Roblox. I don't know how Roblox on Linux.
Wait, can Linux play Fortnite?
Showed me this thing so that I can Linux on Roblox.
Dude, the music is too fucking loud.
Linux.
Will Linux try?
Cool
will Astra try Roblox again?
League of Legends.
I would be
Sometimes
open
people
to
want
playing
play League of
Roblox.
Legends,
What do you mean again?
And those people are mean. One time, I won one time in my math class. A kid from my math class played League of Legends.
That's awesome. In your math class?
If you're on Linux, you can't play League.
Damn.
That's gaming.
That's gaming.
Linux also has a penguin, and penguins are cool. Windows has squares that are not penguins.
I like that you intentionally cut all of this.
Apple has
This is true. Linux is not Windows, so I appreciate this visual as well.
a guy's face. Men aren't penguins, so Linux is cooler.
Okay. I'm following so far.
So now I'm gonna show you how to play Minecraft.
Okay.
Is that, yeah, okay.
Well,
so
what was that?
So you log into Minecraft, and then you click here.
Okay. Okay. New world. Can your computer handle that? What?
Yeah.
Why can't I know what you named your world? Why did you censor it? Why did you censor it?
That's how you that's how you play Minecraft.
Nice skin.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Remember.
And
smash
subscribity.
that comment section and like the bell, ring, and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, guys. Bye.
Is there an outro? Yeah, there it is. I'm so glad there was an outro. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. Very well made. It was so fucking loud. I love how everything was way too quiet and the outro was the loudest fucking part of the video. This was uploaded 2 weeks ago. Okay, next video. That was really good. This was really good. Thank you for sharing, Kipe. Ukrainian.
Стояло при дорозі дерево. Високе, горде, могутнє.
Могутнє.
Воно стояло осторонь від усіх і нікому не робило ні добра, ні зла.
What is this about?
Воно нікого не любило,
Oh, it's just a sad
ніколи
story.
не цвіло. Воно ні від кого не залежало, і від нього ніхто не залежав. Дерево всіх уміло тримати на відстані. І ліс, і луг, і дорогу з усіма, хто йшов нею. І воно завжди було таким.
This is very nostalgic for some reason. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Kitty! Man, what the fuck you do? No! No! Take him back! No! It's okay, little guy. Cat looks like a half weasel. Kinda does. It's very weasel-like.
Слухай на дерево, ти тут однісіньке? Спитала кішка.
This language is so beautiful.
Зовсім одне, байдуже відповіло дерево. І тобі не сумно? Зовсім не сумно. Також байдуже прошуміло дерево у відповідь. І ти ніколи не почуваєш себе самотнім?
Самотнім?
Здивовано спитала кішка. Ніколи. Мені ніхто не потрібен. Я нікого не чекаю. Ох, сказала кішка, як би мені хотілося бути незалежною, жити на самоті і ні за ким не сумувати. Ну що ж, розважливо відказало дерево, цьому не так вже і важко навчитися. Поживеш біля мене, придивишся, а коли навчишся, то й підеш собі.
I'm sure the Subway Surfers compliments this really well.
Дякую, сказала кішка і залишилася.
Aww. Why does everything have whiskers? Maxwell is a garnish for a very fine meal. Froggy! Thank you for the follow, Kami! It's a big ass tree. No! No, he's gonna be bald! Holy shit, dude, this fucking wind! Oh, this is bad. Aww. Protect him. I wonder how this was animated. Like what the software was back then. I think a lot of this was hand-drawn. If the tree dies, I'm a fucking cry. I think this is a sad story, unfortunately. But I hope the tree doesn't die. I hope that's not what makes it sad. Death gotta be cell animation? You think so? This music is gorgeous. And now it's scrungly. The music is so scrungly. It sounds like meowing in my ear. Little mosquitoes in my ear. It's either the tree or the cat. Someone's dying. Methinks so. Man, this style of animation probably took so long to do, too. Like, that alone probably took, like, 2 months. Just those leaves falling. Oh, he farted. Hi, potatoes. How are you? Almost every European story is tragic.
Куди ж це ти? Простогнало дерево.
I go lurk money to get up tomorrow pretty early. Thanks for stream. Good night, Rainbow Fish. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you
Тепер я
sleep well.
зможу жити сама, відповіла кішка. Не йди від мене, стало благати дерево.
Oh, the tree feels alone.
Ти мене багато чому навчила. Не кидай мене.
Oh, but the cat doesn't give a fuck.
От і вся історія про дерево. Вірніше, про дерево і кішку. Адже якби не кішка, у дерева не було б історії.
Upon opening the book,
No!
something shifted.
You ruined everything! You know what they say, when there's a hole, there's a goal. Why would you say that in this context? Why would you say that now? Oh, that was so sad. Subway Surfers hasn't broken stream yet. This is true. This is true. Oh, we never added the Minecraft parkour, huh? Let me get that in there. I'm sorry. GIF. Here we go. That works. Here, let me get this on for you. So you can have a little bit more to watch. I want you guys to have options, because that's really important for me. That you guys have options of what to look at. So let me get this on here for you. There we go. Much better. Much better. Here, we can just have that right there. Yeah, there we go. Do you know the true story of the Sandman? True story of the Sandman. That was the Ukrainian The Giving Tree. It sounded like a familiar story. It did sound familiar. I remember The Giving Tree. The Sandman story. When a blind man regains his vision, the first thing he throws away is his cane, which helped him all this time. Ah.
Another iteration of the Sandman character has just graced our screen through Netflix's The Sandman.
This doesn't feel authentic. I need a bite-sized video. If you can find a video that explains it, then great. Let me see. I want to find some stuff that I can. Oh my god, ghost stories, dub funny moments. I'm scared of watching that on the stream. I'm really scared of watching that on a stream. I will watch this one.
This is a map of Europe's mass transit railway system across.
Glad we got to see what Astra watched all day today. What did it show on at the end of the video? Ah, yes.
This is a map of Europe's mass transit railway system across 33 countries. The yellow lines indicate the presence of
I'll watch
train
it
line,
next.
and as you can see,
The Ghost Stories
very
dub
dense.
video.
There are hardly any spaces where there isn't any coverage for railways. Now, if we compare this to a map of railroad tracks in the US, it's a different story. While parts of the US have some good mass transit, there are large areas of the country which isn't covered by Amtrak, the nation's largest passenger railroad service. But let me show you another map, this time of high-speed rail in Europe. Now obviously, high-speed railways aren't going to be as common as regular speed railways, as they require excellent design, strict planning and massive investment. And yet, as we can see, high-speed rail is present in Europe, which is a stark contrast to the US.
Well, I just wanted to ride an overnight train. They look so
while
cozy.
The US does have some higher speed rail, like the Aquila line in the Northeastern Corridor, it's hardly an effective map of transport solutions. And the Aquila line isn't really that fast either. It can reach about 150 miles per hour, but averages less than 70. This is not the case for Europe's insanely well-designed railroad system. And you have to remember
Yeah,
that
that's my
Europe's
gripe with public transportation in the US. I just wish it was better. Because there are so many days where I'm like, man, I really don't want to drive, but like I fucking have to because everything's just so far away. And that's my only option is to get in my car and get myself over there. The same way was an old story about a spirit that had 3 blind children. He would steal the eyes of children the night while they slept and let his children eat them so they could see for a short while. That's crazy. How that's like people are just like, oh, he's just like a little guy, but he would steal children's eyeballs. Okay.
This while spanning 33 different nations in a very diverse continent. And I know what you're probably thinking. This is just because Europe is smaller than the United States, which simply isn't true. While the European Union is smaller than the US, continental Europe has an area that is about 1.04 times as much as the US. So we can dismiss this argument that the United States can't be that well designed because it's too big. Europe simply is better designed. But if you're American, you might not understand why railroad tracks or public transport as a whole is so important.
I mean,
driving a car works fine, right? Well, no, and Europe showcases why a primary focus on private transportation is so detrimental to a well-functioning transit system.
Do you realize how much money this will save us?
Do you realize how much I fucking hate traffic? I hate traffic. I hate traffic. Like, just to get on the other side of a city, it takes 2 fucking hours because traffic is so goddamn bad. Like, are you kidding me? Public transport, that's commie talk, like safety at a theme park. Exactly. Astra, you need an ad blocker. I'll download one. I'll download one for next time.
And as you can see, the EU's road network is not nearly as impressive as the US's. And yet, when you look at some of the most congested cities in the world, European countries don't feature particularly prominently in the global rankings. This is pretty shocking information because you'd assume that the country with a more expansive road network has a lot less congestion, especially considering the United States has devoted lots of time and money to their highways. So how come Europe is less congested?
Maybe we just need more highways. We need more lanes on our highways. Let's fuck 8-lane highways. We need 20-lane highways. That's gonna fix all of our problems. I don't live in a city, get good. Yeah, my bad. It's a skill issue. I would like public transit from my small town to another town or two near me. Exactly, like that would be so good. Stream idea, Astro reacts to Wolf made videos. I would love to. If you guys have videos that you want to send me, do it. More parking lots, exactly. We just need a really big fucking Walmart everywhere. More parking lots, 20-lane highways. Just max of 2 people per car. Really make sure the congestion is there. I've seen the Houston highways look shit. Like fucking every highway everywhere is just fucking bullshit.
When they have fewer roads. Well, it all comes down to disincentivizing the use of cars and, most importantly, making an attractive alternative. Europe does this by having both private and public transportation infrastructure, which technically the US has as well, it's just a lot worse. But on top of this, Europe makes it pretty expensive to buy, own and use a car. This is achieved by having high taxes on vehicles and gasoline. In fact, here's a map of worldwide gasoline prices. As you can see, European nations are in the top rank.
Gas! 61 cents. Dude, I would fucking kill for fucking 61-cent gas. Are you kidding me? 61. 61. I think gas is like what are the gas prices right now? Let me pull out Google Maps and see right now. What are the gas prices near me? Because they're fucking awful. Okay, gas. 380. 380. 380. Oh my god, I need to fill up my car soon. Are you fucking kidding me? 380 a gallon? The interstate and highways were actually primarily designed for the military to improve logistics. Bro, I don't see no fucking military on my roads, dude. Side note, I hate insurance. Valid opinion. World politics is driving it up. Yeah, it's especially bad right now. I feel like a year ago it wasn't and I mean, yeah, because politics, but like a year ago, gasoline was like so good. And then I took it for granted.
At the bottom, charging very little. But let me be very clear. It's
definitely the worst fault. The worst fault.
If you have an attractive alternative, which America doesn't, but Europe does. I mean, obviously this wouldn't work in the US with its current transportation infrastructure, but in Europe, this is a great strategy because you make the roads less congested for those who actually need them and give everyone else an affordable and efficient alternative, being Europe's amazing public transport like the trains on the railways. This is arguably the better strategy because even though the vast majority of Americans have access to vehicles, at around 91%, and gas is comparatively cheap, it still leaves 9% who don't have access to vehicles. What are these people who can't afford a car supposed to do?
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes public transport isn't even an option or simply too expensive for many. So you've now actively excluded those who aren't exactly the most well off from society. To make matters worse, some US cities actually got rid of their public transport to make room for more cars. I'm not joking.
More highways.
American streetcars like trams were actually removed to make way for bigger roads. Absolutely insane. Compare that to Oslo, Berlin, and Madrid, where discussions are underway to restrict or even exclude most cars from the city center. And let's not forget that when you have cars, you also need somewhere to park them. And this is where things start to become rather ridiculous. You see, the United States has 2 billion parking spaces for 250 million cars. That's 8 parking spaces per vehicle.
That's so unnecessary. Are there 250 million cars in the US total? Total? 2 billion parking spaces. Cars do be expensive, bikes aren't too bad. But at least in like where I live, like even bikes, like at least there's good sidewalks. But like I have to use my car if I want to go anywhere. I have to. There's so many like shopping centers and like strip malls that are surrounded by highway. Like I literally cannot access most of my city without getting in my car. My wife and I are getting our motor scooter fixed for this reason. Good. Well, I hope you're able to, just like go out and use the motor scooter. I would love a moped. When I was in Europe, mopeds seemed the most desirable for me. That's what I would use right now if it was viable. But like I just have to use my car.
In Europe, it's pretty much a 1-to-1 with around 250 million public parking spaces for 300 million cars. But to emphasize the ridiculousness of this even further, the area that the US dedicates for car parking is actually larger than the area dedicated for housing people. It's honestly unbelievable that people are being squeezed out of American cities due to regulators wanting to make more room for parking spaces. This simply wouldn't fly in the EU, as it has a whole policy dedicated to improving urban planning. See, the EU spent 115 billion euros between 2014 and 2020 to improve city design by making it smarter, greener, and more connected. Simply meaning they allocated funds to make their cities more efficient, more connected, and better for the environment. And better for the environment they really are, as the average resident in a typical Western US city, such as Los Angeles or Phoenix, contributes approximately 6 times more carbon to the atmosphere per capita than an average European city resident. This is purely the result of not having effective transport solutions, which saves resources and allows people to move about efficiently. And exactly that, moving about efficiently is something most of Europe's citizens are able to do as a result of the European Union. See, most of Europe's nations are in the European Union, which gives the EU citizens a number of perks, which includes a free travel area. This has been one of the most important achievements of the EU, as it makes it possible for an EU citizen to travel freely to other EU member states and stay for up to 3 months. All they need is a passport or even just an ID card. No visas, no trips to embassies, no form filing, just head straight over. This makes
That'd
it
be so
incredibly easy
nice.
to travel, study, and work in other countries and communities. And having this level of centralization is very important to good design, as it gives the smartest people the opportunity to work where they are most useful. And since good design obviously requires a lot of complicated problem solving and planning, this is very smart. Another smart thing is the incredible biking infrastructure we see in Europe, perfectly illustrated by this map of bike path density in Europe. All the purple lines are bike paths, and there's clearly a lot of them.
Oh my god. Also didn't realize I was muted. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because, like, people don't even... There aren't bike lanes. A lot of the time, people are just riding their bikes, like, on the road. I have to change lanes so I make sure I don't hit someone. That's like riding their bike. They're just using up a car lane. There's not bike lanes. But, like, dude, it would be so nice. I would love to get a bike and be able to just, like, go to places like that. That seems so nice. To be fair, each country in the EU has much, much less space to work with than the USA does. I see.
Especially towards the left side of the map, but that's just because this is the home of the Dutch, the Netherlands.
That's
Now,
where
the funny
bikes
thing
were
is, I wouldn't be
invented.
able to compare this to a map of bike path density
Don't look
in the
it up.
United States, because such a map hasn't been made. At least I wasn't able to find any, and I can only wonder why. But anyway, what Europe and also the European Union has achieved is pretty remarkable, as it's hard to think of another set of such diverse countries where you would be able to travel so freely, in an efficient and inexpensive manner. I mean, you can literally get from Paris to Amsterdam, for example, in just 3 hours for around $30. Imagine being able to travel all over Asia without any border crossings, checks, or visas, and being able to stay for months at a time. That would be truly amazing. And let's not forget that European design has always been distinctive and very successful. In fact, the continent's history of design and interconnectedness serves as a model for the rest of the world. But even though Europe and the EU are pretty great and have amazing infrastructure, they obviously aren't perfect. And I'd love to hear some of the reasons it might not be, so leave a comment down below if you have some thoughts on
Less
this.
bikes
But
than
that's it for
guns,
this video.
dude.
Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
We just need more bikes. Maybe if we use bikes more, everything would be better. Okay, last video, Ghost Stories dub. I think I've seen, I don't know if I finished it, but I've watched most of the Ghost Stories dub.
Remember, if it wasn't for me, your friend would be headlining in heaven. Or according to Born Again Betty, hell, since after all he is Jewish. Kaya! You! What do you want?
Thanks a lot, man.
This kid was so fucking annoying.
I think she's right. You are retarded.
It's crazy that they used to use language like that on like fucking TV, dude. Crazy.
Alone, forgotten, like a black family in Bush America.
I mean, I like Terry O'Quinn and all, but that guy's a freak. Is Naveen Andrews still screwing Barbara Hershey? Remember her lips and beaches? And why do fags like that movie so much? God.
Dude, like, that's crazy to me. Because, so if you don't know, they didn't, like, get, what was it exactly? They had to write a script, basically. Ghost Stories dub. They abandoned the original script completely and just wrote their own fucking script.
Perfect. It's in Japanese. Jing Chao Nong Ning Tao. Wait, that's Chinese. Luckily, I can read Barricade. A police station! Thank God! I never thought I'd be happy to see one of those things. Hey, put the donuts down! Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico! We need your help here!
Look like my father and my brother after 9
What, like,
they were tempted by food.
like, what the fuck is happening?
Naked without Jesus. Hello, sinner. God, can you go bomb an abortion?
Hello,
clinic or
sinner.
something? You just wait. When that wonderful president finishes stacking the Supreme Court, we won't have to. Don't forget what I told you about premarital sex. Abstinence only. Got it. Stupid rabbit. Come on, jump.
I said jump!
You're such a crybaby, Ketchero. That's why they pick on you. You gotta be like Cameron Diaz in the paparazzi. Bam!
It's not right to teach a child to respond with violence. He should follow
I
the
need to
example
rewatch
of our
this.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and forgive his persecutors.
Yeah, and take a look at what happened to him.
You're not helping.
Maybe Momoko is right. You should go Gandhi and show kindness to your enemies, and by doing so, turn them into friends.
You're a fag, and he should join the football team.
If this was made like 10 years later, dude, these actors would never find another job again, bro. Twitter would go fucking crazy over this. When the Ghost Stories English voice actors acted what they should say, the executive said, "Do what you want," and refused to give them a script, so they kept getting more and more unhinged to see what they could get away with, and the executives never did stop them. I mean, at that point, it's just on the executives, you know?
Where's the damn cat? But he... What? Ketchero, what are you, retarded? Obviously. Which way did he go? Now we'll never find out who the ghost is. I hope to God you're adopted.
That's it. That's
Jesus
what I'm talking
Christ.
About. Pump! 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 Think of a big black man chasing you!
What the fuck?
Shirotabi, please forgive me for bringing you back to life. I know now that it could never work between us. As much as we wanted to, it could never be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
You'll have to catch me.
This is all so fucking crazy, dude. This is crazy. Remember how edgy the internet used to be? Well, it's still pretty bad. But it's like they're in their own little echo chambers now. But like when Filthy Frank was really huge and this kind of thing was like normalized, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
First, fat ass.
Come back here, you coward!
You lose weight, you'd move faster.
Hold it right there.
Oh, the music teacher. What a bitch.
When he died, I was so sad that I would never hear that voice again. His laugh. His funny little requests.
Touch me.
His reprimands.
Touch me harder.
Now get out of my way! I'm getting my little brother!
Wait! Mop girl!
You're on our side? Wait a minute, what's your angle? What happened to my leg?
If you break it, your little brother's going to the retarded school in the sky!
What'd he call me? What'd he call me?
I really enjoyed running with you today. Don't you have any money for shoes? Did the Crips beat you up and take yours too? They took mine, and now my dad only buys me cheap ones from Payless.
Yeah, genius. But all the rabbits dude. We should get out our best stationery and our pins and ask Amy Grant for those 3 wishes.
Yeah.
Look what I've got.
Yo, Sensei, Dave, what's haps on the craps with snaps?
Cracker.
The piano goes? I'm sure I'll live a long, miserable life of heartbreak and alcoholism before a ghost takes me out.
Right, yeah. That's me. Yep.
I told you I'm going to...
I was muted again. Do I have a hotkey to mute? That's crazy. But seeing what the dub is doing just makes me think, like, what was the anime about on a real level? Like, what was the story supposed to be? You know, because it was supposed to be like a serious endeavor with a serious story and serious characters.
Be fine. Why are you still crying?
Because these pajamas are gay.
Okay. Okay. It should have been about ghost stories. You're right. It should have been. It should have been. Okay, Wolf Wolves. It's time for the conversation. Ghostbuster but anime high school kids. I wish they just wrote like a better script then. Like, how do they have the budget to make that and then they just couldn't like get good writers. Apparently it's total D-list crap story-wise. Damn. No Elden Ring lore video. We might watch it next time. I want to be sure to like get through the game before I watch lore videos, because I want to make sure I'm able to have zero spoilers. Listen, Astra, back then some stuff wasn't so great, yet still got animated. That's fair. That's fair. You skip money. I can't. I don't have time to watch everything. I don't have time to watch everything. I'm sorry. I wanted to watch as many as I could, but I do have to go to sleep. I do have to go eat for money, for job. I will play it. I will play Elden Ring. I swear it on my life. I'll play Elden Ring. But I had a good time reacting to stuff. Thank you for sharing all the things. I hope you guys had a good time hanging out today. It was really fun for me. So it was nice to have a chill stream. I'd like to do more of these. So have a good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever and whenever you are. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Bye bye.